What's up, everybody? It's Thursday. Welcome to How We Roll. And we're going to play a little Star Wars tonight. I know it's been a few weeks, right? So,
Wait, we are?
nah, it's a joke.
We'll see.
The whole thing's a scam.
There's still time.
Yep. So, yeah, we're going to crank out a little Star Wars RPG, West End Games version. So, yeah, welcome to the show. I'm your Game Master this evening, laying down some Forcey Rebel Jedi goodness for you, and playing with us this evening, we have, first up, it's the Snuggler.
Okay, Spook laughs at me every time I come in guns a-blazing, so I'm just gonna keep it real simple for you guys today, just real cool and chill. What's up, everyone? It's me, TS. I'm going to be playing for you Kreese, the Rodian bounty hunter who always shoots first. It's going to be fun. It's going to be, but mostly though, more than fun, it's going to be a real chill time. Can't wait to have you all along.
All right, well, that was probably the most low-key intro you've ever done, ever. Also joining us is the Dragon Spooker.
Felt bad.
Hey, guys, it's me, TDS. I played Lorsh Lorentai, also known as Lorn, and I'm happy to see you guys after so many weeks of not seeing you guys.
And you have the coolest action movie, like, wind effect going on with your hair right now.
Yeah, it's super
you look
hot and
majestic as fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's all like slow-mo. Alright, also the Shacket guys here.
Hello, everybody! It is S over here, bringing the awesome of New York fucking city. I'm playing, I don't even remember what I'm playing. I took all my energy out of me. I'm playing Jalid, the Duros pilot. What's going on, guys? S.
Bravo, sir.
Well done. And last but not least, it is Nat.
Hey guys, it's me. And I am playing Harper. I guess we're doing initials, so am I double N?
I guess you are, yeah, you're the double N.
Cool, I'm double N.
No.
And I'm playing Harper, who is the kid tag-along who... I mean, she's really not good at much, but she has fun.
That's all that matters. It's all about the fun, right?
That's right.
Alrighty. So yeah, what's been going on in our little Star Wars universe? Well, time zone or timeline wise, as our heroes found out a couple of episodes back, as the planet that they were on in the Alderaan system got pelted by ginormous asteroids, and then they figured out, oh yeah, someone just blew up Alderaan. That's not good. So that lets you know that it is kind of right in the episode 4 range is where we're setting things. They escaped from their planet before it got trashed, with the hopes of making it to a rebel rendezvous point. Unfortunately, the pilot of the ship that they kind of secured passage on was injured, and they never got to refuel the ship. So whenever they got away from the dying system, the dying planet, they did not have enough fuel to make the jump to the rendezvous point. They had to go to the nearest place. Once they landed there, the only place that they could find that could potentially help them out is Hideron 7. And the only person that had any fuel was a Toydarian named Kando Scrim. Bottom line is, they have done a deal with Kando that says Kando will refuel their ship with hyperfuel if they track down a associate of his that he hired named Galderon Horn, who apparently welched on a deal. See, Kando hired Galderon to go and acquire a holodisc for him. But Galderon got the holodisc but didn't turn it over, and then to really piss off the Toydarian, he stole his ceremonial bell, which in Toydarian culture is a bad thing. They use bells to kind of like symbolize their family and their house, and it's a big thing. So our would-be future rebels decided to try to track him down. This is kind of like a desert planet. Think very similar. It's pretty similar in a lot of ways to Tatooine, but not quite. But in tracking our quarry, Galderon, they run into a kind of valley. They had a bit of a skirmish with some sand people. After the skirmish, they heard a land speeder. Oh, incidentally, apparently Galderon stole Kando's land speeder as well, so there you go. They heard that zooming away. One of the sand people had the bell, so clearly Galderon had done some kind of deal with the sand people. Not entirely sure what, but it doesn't really matter because they're all dead now. Because our heroes decided they didn't need to live. But all they know is that Galderon zoomed off to the east in his speeder, and they are left on foot, trying to track him down after killing some sand people. And that's pretty much where we're going to join them this evening. So, if you're ready, we don't have a cool intro for you for this one. Awfully sorry. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. But we can still play some Star Wars, so let's dive straight into it. Here we go. All right. Let's see here. I need a little bit of Vex Desert Winds. Perfect. And windy and deserty. A little quiet, but that'll work. Okay. Right, so yeah, you guys have just gunned down the sand people and heard the land speeder zoom off to the east. It was, when you heard it kind of zooming away, it was kind of up here on these cliffs. So, yep, stuck on foot. You've got no real chance to kind of chase this thing at its speed, but fortunately, you know, unless there's a sandstorm, you should be able to find the dust trail where it kind of blew sand from underneath it, so it should be trackable. Alright, what do you guys want to do? Who got the bell?
I do. I got it.
Alright, so Lorne has the Toydarian's bell. Got it. Alright, up to you guys. What do you want to do?
I think I would say,
Galderon got away on that speeder, I think.
well, kind of dusting myself off of the sand. Sand. I hate sand. It's everywhere.
Let's follow him.
Yes, we can.
I'll start seeing a way to get up the little ravine.
I think there is a way we can track the speeder through the sand.
Alrighty. I mean, you can with a little effort, because there's a lot of... You can see kind of a lot of old, dead, like, thick roots that are, like, coming down the side of the cliff. Best guess, at one point, this might have been a river. Like a riverbed, but clearly it's not anymore. So you could climb up there, but you can also see, if you keep going along the canyon, eventually the canyon kind of peters out and you'll rise up out of it. So you can either climb up here and try to track it, or as long as he continued past the edge of the canyon, you could probably just walk your way to the end of it and then pick up his trail at the other end.
I'd look behind me and see the small child. Not the child, but a small child, and probably think they wouldn't be able to climb up this ravine, and I would opt to find a safer place to go up to start the trail.
What is Harper doing?
She is spinning the gun slowly walking towards the group.
Okay,
She's
so
just
concentrating very hard on trying
Very
to spin
much
this
so.
pistol, trying to look cool. Gotcha. Okay.
spinning. Yeah, that's important.
Chris,
Yes.
don't want to damper your teaching style. I think
You're a
it's
little
great.
quiet tonight, Shacket, incidentally.
But
You weren't before, but now you are.
Yeah.
It's because you yelled, so I bet your microphone
It blew out.
compressed it
Yeah,
down.
blew it out.
You gotta have the right setup for being loud and excitable, man.
I know.
Don't know what
I'm
to tell
sorry.
ya.
Is that not better?
That's
No?
much better, I
little
think,
bit, yeah.
right? Yeah.
I muted it and unmuted it. Maybe that'll do it.
It's not so easy a job, is it, everyone?
No, that's why I don't do it. Damn it!
Huh.
That's right. You just got to speak up a bit.
All right, I'm just gonna say, Chris.
Yes.
I don't want to dampen your teaching style, which I think is amazing. Did you teach her to not to is it on safety? Like, is it gonna blast us when she's spinning it?
I'll kind of look back at Harper and look at Jalad and say,
She'll learn.
and walk off.
All right.
she'll learn to shoot us.
Well, the chances of it hitting one of us is infinitesimal. She's more likely to shoot herself than any of us. And
Oh,
if that
because
happens,
that's better.
she will learn.
So you're basically saying don't stand in front of her when she's doing this.
Yes.
Guess we know Grease's parenting style now. Let him stick the fork in the outlet once or twice. He
Let
won't
them
do it
touch
again.
the hot stove. Let them. That's
Rub the
how
lotion
you
on
learn
its
as a
skin.
Rodian. It will toughen them up.
Oh, okay, so I guess we're just walking out to the ravine.
Yeah,
Okay, so you just
even
wanna
after,
kind of-
yeah, after answering Jalad, I'm continuing walking up to start the tracking.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah, I mean, it's about, probably no more than 400 or 500 yards until it starts to kind of climb up, and eventually you're kind of level with the banks. Looking around, even though, there is a little bit of sand is kind of being blown around, but not a significant amount, and you can see the the downdraft from the land speeder is made kind of like a neat and tidy groove heading to the west. Clearly by now, when you get out there and look, there's no sign of the speeder, but there is a clear trail for you to follow.
Okay, Kreese is gonna kind of shield his eyes from the sun and look left and right. There's nothing, I assume, he can see, or that would lead him to believe there might be a village or anything nearby that has another land speeder in it.
All right. So you kind of shield your eyes and squint and look to the left, look to the right. As far as you can see, this is open sand. Like, not a whole lot of anything. Quite a few hours back behind you is the place that you started out from, but yeah, doesn't seem to be anything else anywhere near close to here.
Okay, then Kreese is just gonna look and go and start trudging along the path the speeder left.
Alrighty, okay. So you get your feet from under you. So temperature-wise, even though it's very deserty, it's not that hot. There's no humidity whatsoever. I mean, if you want to put a number on it, it's probably high 80s.
So it's just kind of arid.
Yeah, very arid. And Chris Tactics, reserve 29 months. Take your pants
goes.
off, hit the hype.
Thanks, whatever.
You, Chris.
Hey, appreciate that.
Oh.
So there you go. That's all I've got to say about that. I love interrupting you for praise. So, okay. Yeah, so that's the temperature. Trudging along for quite a few hours, the sun begins to go down and down and down, and it's starting to go below the horizon. Up ahead of you, you can see what appears to be some rock formations. but still absolutely no sign of any kind of civilization or anything like that. As it's starting to get later, it is getting colder, and the temperature is starting to dip pretty quickly. Like, as you already can start feeling it, it's probably, once it gets down, once it truly gets dark and the sun is all the way down, probably is pretty damn chilly out here in the open desert.
Without anyone saying anything, Kreese is just going to keep marching on.
Okay.
We probably should have took some stuff off of those other, out for the sand people.
Other than the bell.
Yeah.
Did they have anything else? I thought you said it was just the bell.
Well, I mean, we could have
I mean,
took maybe
they-
their clothes.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
had their old kind of carbine rifles, and they had those big brown, thick, cloak kind of robes. They might have been useful, but of course that's probably why they were wearing them.
Yeah.
Indigenous to this area, they know how to dress.
Good old hindsight.
But that's okay. So one of the larger rock formations up ahead does look like it might offer some form of shelter. If you're really wanting to get out of, the clear open.
Are one of you guys going to say anything? Because again, Kreese is just
Well, I mean,
tunnel vision at this point.
Did the land speeder tracks continue towards that rocky formation? 'Cause I
They
imagine-
buzzed. Looks like they probably buzzed past it to the right.
I'm gonna look behind. What's Harper doing?
I was about to say, at this point, it's been like a whole day of walking, hasn't it?
Yeah, and you're a little kid.
Yeah, no, she would be flagging, like trying to keep up, trying to keep her energy up because she's excited that we're finally joining the rebels. But no, she's definitely like flagging,
It's bedtime.
slowing down a little bit.
Harper's
then
gonna get
running to
cranky
catch
soon.
I don't know. She's got a whole bag of candy. She might not. She might make it.
Well,
Yeah,
gotta crash
she-
sometime, right?
Yeah, but not when you have soda and candy
And guns.
and guns. That's true. You definitely want to sleep deprived Harper with a gun.
Okay, so when are you guys going to say something to Kreese?
I'm just kind of trudging behind you. Just-
Alright, okay.
He's trying.
So, do you want to stop at the rock formation, or are you just going to kind of like just continue to, stroll right past it?
So it's getting darker.
Uh-huh.
Do we have any sense of how dark it'll actually be? Being an open desert, I mentioned the moon or the moon.
Well, how many moons are there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there is some light. You can see, everything will be kind of have a strange, shadowy feel to it, but you will be able to see in front of you, it's not going to be pitch black. But again, you have been walking all day through sand, so... And it is starting to get very, very cold.
Jal, I'm surprised you're not telling us to stop.
Right? I thought
What are
he
you
would-
doing? I'm trying to set you up here, bud.
I know. I know. It's just.
He's trying not to complain, but you're not going to get much farther with her still standing, probably, is what I'm thinking. She's going to crash.
Yeah, and the only reason I'm not stopping is because Kreese is only thinking about the mission, and he does not care about.
Of course, I get it. I'm just. And so as we pass by the rocky outcrop, I'm just gonna be like, "This isn't gonna work, guys. Look at her."
Okay,
And I'm gonna
so
gesture behind me.
So when you start to get to the rocky outcrop, let's see. I'm gonna need a dice roll or two.
Oh, okay.
So let's have a look here. I need a straight perception roll from everybody that legitimately thinks that they're still they still have any level of alertness. If you feel like your character is just literally staring down at the ground and dragging feet, don't roll. But if you think that your character has some kind of awareness to it, give me some dice rolls.
Sure.
I had to say perception, didn't you?
Yeah, of course. All right. Okay. So Kreese, as you guys kind of get level with the large rock formation, or literally probably right before you get level to it, you notice that there's suddenly a small pile of rocks, like, breaks loose and kind of rolls down the side like a small rock fall, like, and hits the sand. You didn't see anything, but you're smart enough to know that there's not enough wind to have done that just through wind alone.
Okay, sure. I'm going to kind of put my hand up to the group and get down into a squat while pulling my pistol out.
Okay. As you kind of crouch down, you can't help but feel completely in the open. Like, there's nothing around you. The rock formation is probably no more than about 100 feet in front of you. But that's still 100 foot of clear open ground between you and it.
Sure. I'm more stopping just to really focus to see if I can see anything, just for a quick, like a half a second.
Okay.
Just kind of scan the rock to see if I can see anything. But since you said I didn't, I'm going to turn behind me to the rest of the group and say,
We're not alone. Quickly.
and I'm going to start running towards the rock to make up the distance to get to it as fast as I can.
Okay.
And hopefully them seeing me pull my pistol out and run towards it and saying that they will be on alert.
Well, yeah.
Right. So
not
yeah,
gonna
when
stop.
he breaks into when he does that and breaks into a run, what does Lorne do?
Same.
All right, Jalad.
I'm going to see what Harper does because I don't want to, because she's been dragging feet behind us anyway.
She's gonna
Okay.
run.
Okay, so I'm going to wait for her to catch up and then run with her.
All right, so you're going to kind of get her kind of running along with you, like
kind of push her
forcing
from
her to
behind.
stay up with you.
Yeah.
She's not that tired yet.
Okay, but still. Yeah.
Okay.
Running in sand sucks.
Yeah, I mean your movement is the sand is fairly dense, so it's not too bad. Okay. So as you start running, let's see, Kreese, you're probably a good several feet ahead of them. You see it's kind of emerge on top of the rocks two semi-naked, gangly-looking humanoids. You also notice, as you start to verge towards the rocks, the rocks seem to be at the top of a dune, and it drops down behind those rocks.
Okay.
I'm just going to change maps for you here.
But
Right. And then I'm going to position you guys. So, you're kind of, as I said, you're a little bit ahead. Lorne is probably behind you. And then Jalad. And Harper. And let me check the scale on this map before, make sure I've got the scale set right before you guys do anything. Yeah, that's not quite right. Okay. Alright, so there's your scale. Alright, yeah, so up top here you can see these weird little kind of strange... They've got large, kind of oval-shaped, almost like orange eyes. They're very skinny, very bony. Imagine, if you will, a sci-fi version of Gollum. Because that's kind of what they look like. They both appear, as I said, on the tops of the rocks. The one on the highest point, which is over to your left as you're running towards it, you see him kind of like dip his head low, and then he takes in a huge breath and goes, "Ooh," and this strange kind of echoing foghorn sound comes out of his mouth, like some kind of early warning system. All right. What do you guys want to do? You can see them up there. They have no weapons in hand that you can see.
I think I would kind of skid to a stop and be like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, so this one is about 20 meters. This one here, is about 22 meters as the crow flies. Height-wise, this one's probably close to 20. This one here is probably close to about 20 feet in the air on top of the rock. This one's probably closer to 30. So Lorne is kind of putting the brakes on and stopping. What about Kreese?
Well, now that we've gotten closer and I can sort of see what they are, would I know what these creatures are as Kreese? He has a 3D in Alien Races.
Give me a dice roll. These are pretty obscure creatures. They're not very well known, and they are indigenous to this planet.
Okay.
15 is what's going to be required.
Okay, yeah.
DC
we'll
15, but you can do it.
Yeah. Okay.
7. Nope. Not really heard of these weird dudes.
Okay. Yeah, Kreese would start to think about what these are, but since these are so specific to this planet, he's probably never come across them before. So I think he would stop as well. If it doesn't look like they have any ranged weapons on, I think he'll just sort of stop and assess what's going on. How tall is the rock formation that's next to me here, Gore?
Probably about 10 feet.
Does
So
it
yeah,
look
it's
scalable?
like 10 foot high here, 20 here, 30 here. Yeah, very, very scalable. I mean, a straight dex roll, DC 10 would get you up there pretty quickly.
Okay, yeah. I'm keeping my eyes on the two creatures. I'm gonna turn to the side and say, "This is supposed to be a Star Wars fun.
I'm going to get the high ground.
Okay.
It's very important."
Right. So, as potentially there could be combat, we're going to go ahead and act as if there is. So everyone's going to declare their action. So Kreese, your first action is going to be a move.
Yes.
You want to move on top of the rocks.
Yes.
And is that all you're really trying to do right now?
So I know that another action. Is there like a I don't know how to really get this, like a scout action? I know there's an aim and a shoot and so, but is there an action that would basically be like a surveying to see if? Because I'm thinking that yell he did is going to attract more.
Okay.
Beasties.
No, that's a free action. Just kind of glancing around would be considered a free action. So yeah, you're basically going to cover the distance and then climb to the top. So that's like a double move. That's like a double move action.
Okay, then
which
that's
just
what
means
I'm gonna do.
everything other
It's
than
one-
that would be 1d down. You'd lose a d.
Yep.
Okay.
Got it. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, Lauren, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna kind of move to just where I can like get. Oh my god! Oh, I'm holding down the space button. That's not gonna help. Just kind of right here where I can
Okay,
kind
so
of
you're going to do a
see,
move action
but-
to kind of get behind cover from the rocks, but be able to see. Jaled,
Yeah.
what's your action going to
My plan is to get in front of Harper and train my weapon on the one up there, prepared to fire if it approaches in an aggressive.
Okay, so basically you're going to you're going to cover Harper and kind of go on Overwatch.
Yeah.
Okay, Harper.
Harper's following Kreese, but gonna stay behind the rock because she knows her job's to hide.
Okay.
But, I mean, sort of like she wants to learn everything she can from him. He can spin a gun.
So he
said
must be
climbing
cool.
is important.
The perfect role model.
There you
He
go.
said climbing the rock is important, so she's gonna climb up the backside because she knows she's supposed to stay hidden. But
Gotcha. All right,
it's
cool.
important to learn.
So first move action. So yep, Lorne, you're gonna do that. Kreese, you're gonna start climbing up here. Jaled, you're gonna move in front of Harper, and Harper, you're probably gonna buzz past Jaled to.
Right about there.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. All
I
right.
would be like, Harper!
For their first action, the two strange creatures, both this time, much like like a wolf pack. The first one yet again goes. Ooh, and then the other one right behind it ooh, with a slightly different pitch. When they do this, it echoes pretty significantly off the rock. Okay. Nobody else declared a second action except for Kreese. So Kreese, you're gonna give me a climb roll. DC
Okay.
10. So it's a straight dex roll. You use your dex, and you need 10 or higher to get up here in one action.
Ooh,
11.
nice.
Okay, yep. Okay, you scramble to the top. All right. So that would be the first. That's basically the first round. So second round action. So Kreese, what is your intended action the start of this turn?
My intended action is to. I mean, these things. Do they look pretty menacing? Like you can tell when
They're
an
about
animal is a
4.5
predator.
feet tall. Maybe
Okay.
they'd be 5.5 if they actually stood up straight, but they're kind of hunched over. They've got long, gangly fingers and toes. They don't look particularly menacing or dangerous in any way,
Okay.
shape, or form, but
Then
you
I'm
also
just
know
gonna,
that there are a lot of weird alien species that can be very deceptive.
Yeah, I'm just gonna aim then. I'm gonna aim at which was the. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna aim at this one up here.
Okay, the one with the highest ground? Okay.
Yeah, and again, since both of them did that call, whatever it was, I'm gonna really be paying attention.
Glancing around. Okay, so you're basically
Yeah.
you're gonna beat a line on that one and then prepare to shoot if anything hostile actions happen?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Lorne, you're tucked in behind the rock. What do you want to do?
I'm just keeping an eye on. I'm not.
All right. Jalad. You know, you kind of like ran back and like went to do this thing, and then Harper goes running off past you and leaves you standing in the sand.
I'm gonna look at the one I've been pointing my gun at and saying, "Friend or foe? Friend or foe? What are you?"
Okay.
Trying to get like a response other than a "arr" out of it.
Okay.
But I guess I could say I'm aiming, right?
Yeah,
To
so
get
you're,
it better.
you're aiming at it. So the aim action, if you shoot after this, you both get, that gives you a plus 1d to your shot.
Okay.
And Harper, so you've made it to the rock.
He's gonna start climbing up the rock, but trying to stay hidden.
Okay.
So
Same thing
hide
then,
and
DC
climb?
10. Give me a dex roll.
Dex.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, right.
Damn.
Yeah, all them trees that Harper's used to scurry up as a kid. So you probably scramble up the side, but then maybe kind of lay flat and prone. And of course, Kreese, you'll hear the scurrying and like look round behind you, and there's Harper, like up here on the rock with you.
Okay, it's probably safer up here for her anyway, so I wouldn't say anything. I just keep my eye on the monster in front of me.
Okay. Now, because Kreese, you did point out and were very clear that you're trying to be as observant as possible. Give me a perception check, please.
Okay. My best skill here, gang. Okay.
10.
Bad.
Just enough. All right. So what you notice is kind of from here and here,
Oh shit.
you can see several little lines coming from the sand. Like you can see sand starting to like rise up, almost like a torpedo flying underneath the surface of the water, coming in your direction. There's 4 or 5 coming from the north and 4 or 5 coming from the south, and they're converging on your location as if something is underneath the sand heading towards you guys.
I'm going to say,
There's more coming.
I'm going to look down at the two on the sand still.
There's more coming underneath the sand. Get up here. Get up here.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do something when I hear that.
Oh yeah. We're getting off the ground. I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
get eaten by a graboid.
I was just going to sit there. I'm like, okay.
Okay. So yeah, Harper and Kreese, you're already up on the rock. So the two creatures are doing nothing. except crouching down low, almost like in a frog pose. Their knees are up high, their hands are in front of them between their legs with their hands on the floor, almost as if they're kind of crouched down like a frog might do.
Okay.
So
As soon as
Lorne, your choice this round. So let's see, Kreese, what do you want to do this round?
As I'm going to shoot the one I've been aiming at.
Okay.
'Cause I know what's happening here. So as soon as they start coming up, I'm starting.
All right,
this
we've
thing
already
off.
got your aim in, so you're
Yeah.
going to take a shot at that. Is that the only thing you're doing this turn?
Yeah, I'm taking 2 shots at that one.
Oh, 2 shots at that one. Okay.
Yeah. 'cause
So
I had
that
the aim and it'll
basically so pretty much what that's going to mean is your first shot, because you're doing 2.
Yeah.
Basically, your first shot will be standard because the aim will cancel out the second action.
Okay.
Because you lose a dice for each additional action. So while you lost a dice, you gained 1 from aim. So it's going to put you back on level.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Lorne. So you want to climb up on the rock for your move, is that right?
Yes.
You doing anything else?
No.
Okay. All right. So on your turn, you'll need a DC 10. Jalid. You're the only one that's really
Yeah.
out there on the sand.
I'm gonna curse to myself, not fire, and just try to climb the rock.
Okay. So you're going to do a double move, run over there, and then climb.
Yes.
All right. And Harper, you're already up on the rock. What do you want to do?
She's gonna pull out her gun and probably aim where Kreese is aiming. She doesn't know we're firing yet. She just sees everybody aiming. So she's
Okay,
like,
so everybody else is
"We're gonna
pointing
do it."
guns, so she feels like this is the
She
thing
needs
to do.
Yeah.
All right,
important.
okay. All right, so first actions, we do moves first. So let's go ahead and let Lauren climb.
So is this a climb roll or a dex roll?
This is going to be, if you've got, basically, it will be a, let's see, climb is dex, isn't it?
No,
Climb
strength
is under
actually.
strength.
Oh, crap, I'm sorry. I completely forgot. Yeah, okay, no, so this would be climb, so you would be using strength. I do apologize.
Why didn't that work? Oh, wait, there it goes.
It goes. Yep, okay. So your move is to travel up there. Jalid, you've made it to the rock, ready to climb. All right, Kreese, first shot.
Okay. So this is at medium range with either one of my blasters.
All right.
So I'm gonna pull up because it's a little closer. I figured I need to pack a little more punch. I'm gonna pull my heavy blaster would have been pulled first.
Okay.
Always pulled that one first. So that'll be medium range.
All right. So medium range is a DC 15 to hit.
Okay. So here's the one with the normal attack. Let's go.
That's gonna hit. Okay.
Okay. And then how do I? Oh, that damage. It's heavy blaster damage. Nice.
All right. So the thing is not going to try to dodge initially because it's really not sure what's going on. Okay, so we're going to roll to see how well it resists that. 13. So basically, that's 1 over the top. So that counts as a wound. So you shoot it, kind of hits it in the shoulder, and it goes. And like drops to the floor, rolls over, and kind of like acts in a huge, big, bizarre, over the top screech, and seriously acting like it doesn't know what just happened. It's really was not fully aware of that.
Why did you shoot it?
Okay, so.
Look, Jazz,
I don't know if you just saw that. Diomedes Godhill, thank you for that donation, dude. That's incredible.
Thank you. What?
What was it? What was it? I didn't see.
That's
Holy
that's a $500 donation.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
So, dude,
Damn.
thank you so much for that. That is off the chain. very much appreciated that. You didn't have to, but I'm very, very pleased that you did. So take your pants off, hit the hype.
Did he say anything?
And
Hello?
the message pretty much just said thank you for the show.
And give it all to the snuggler, right?
So there you go.
part?
All the pants off. So appreciate it, dude.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
That's
Wow,
killer.
thanks.
I hope that that's what you meant to do.
Yeah, if
If you
you
typoed
didn't, please
that,
let us know.
if you typoed, please send me a message. But if that was what you intended, then we are very, very humbled and very appreciative of that. So thank you so much for that one. That's rocking. There you go. Shows the support. Diomedes Godscale, show them. Gorback can afford a new chair, dude. This creaky old chair. So yeah, thanks, dude. That was awesome. Very much appreciated that. Glad you're enjoying the show. Okay.
I feel guilty for being
Don't TPK us now, please.
Yeah, that kind of when we get donations like that, it
That's
like
what the
brings
message
things
really
to a grinding
said.
halt just for a second. So
The message was like, kill them. Do it.
make them all die. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? For $500, slaughter me, dude.
Okay. So yeah, you just shot that one, and you've got a second shot lined up. Let's see. So
God, I
Harper
hope this
is
isn't
aiming.
hostile.
Yeah, that's kind of no typo. Well, dude, gentleman and a scholar, you rock. That's amazing.
Absolutely, thank you.
Thank you so much. So yeah, that's Zoom paid for a little while. Next one we have then is no one else is doing a combat action. So
No, I'm actually confused as to why we attacked. So I'm just like,
yeah, you're probably shocked. Well, hey, you know why? Kreese shoots first.
Kreese shoots first.
Kreese shoots
Yo,
first.
These are like the Velociraptors that are like getting us attention here and coming in the backside. Clever girls. I'm
Alright.
shooting them.
There you go. Next move would be Jalid to climb. So climb roll, DC 10, buddy.
Yeah, watch this man. Yeah, that's what I figured.
6. Okay. Well, it's not that you're going to fail to climb. This
It's
is
gonna
not.
take longer than a turn.
It's just you're not going to make it in one turn. But you're kind of like clambering and halfway up. As you start going up, your feet start to slip a little bits of rock break, and you're like struggling to get up the top there.
Yeah, I have a huge heavy blaster weapon.
Gotcha.
It's cumbersome, you know.
So for you guys, how Star Wars works, how West End Game Star Wars kind of works, is everything is declared ahead of time because everything kind of happens at once. So you don't get to do like in some role-playing games where you get to, oh, well, he did that, so I'm now going to do this. Because technically, this all happened at once. So this creature here had no idea that there was gunplay about to happen, so he's not going to react other than look really surprised at what just happened. So with that being said, Harper, you finish aiming, and Kreese, you had the second action of a second shot.
I do. Okay. And this one is at 1d less, correct?
Yeah, you're at 1d down, yeah. So you lose
Okay.
a D.
Sure. But he's wounded, so hopefully that'll help make up for that.
16,
There you go.
15 is what you needed to plug him. So, yep, that's a shot, and that hits.
Okay. Heavy blaster damage being rolled now. Oh, yeah.
Nice damage.
All right, and because of his wound, he only has 2d6 to resist it now.
Of course.
Oh.
It's 10. Whatever.
Okay, yep. So that one, the second shot, hits it right in the side. It squeals, rolls off the side of the cliff, and drops down into the sand with a thud. Okay. Start of the next turn. So everybody declare what you wish to do. Kreese.
I'm going to be taking aim at the other one that I can see up here on the rock.
So you're gonna aim, or are you just gonna like take a shot at it?
I guess. Sorry. I'm
Okay,
gonna take.
yeah. When you said take aim,
Yes.
I wanted to
Of
clarify
course.
because
Thank you. That's my fault.
it's figurative. I get it. Okay,
Two
so
more
you're going to
shots.
shoot that one.
Two more
Lorne?
shots at the one up there.
So
Would you
now
like Chris?
now you are aware that people are shooting at these things.
I'm just gonna be like, we don't even know if they were a threat. What are you guys doing?
It's a threat.
They haven't attacked.
Okay, go back down on the sand and wait down there then.
As I put my pistol up to this one.
I'm just gonna kind of stand there like.
Okay, so you're going to face palm. Fair enough. Right, Jalid, I'm assuming you're going to continue to climb for the first.
Finish my climb and then look around to see where the threat's coming from because I didn't see what Kreese saw. So,
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I would have pointed in the directions when I first saw, by the way.
Okay,
Okay,
so I'm gonna
gotcha.
finish my climb and then point my gun and ready for them to emerge from the sand below.
Okay, Harper, so you were pointing your gun and lining up a shot on that thing, but obviously Kreese comes out and shoots the thing, plugs it to the ground, and then blows it off of the top of the rocks. So what do you want to do now? Because what you were aiming at it isn't there anymore.
This is tough because I feel like what Lauren said would kind of matter to her, but also you still need to, like, they're going to attack us now. So I think she would aim at the other one, but probably hesitate before taking a shot.
Okay.
Oh, knowing that everybody is shooting these things, I'm obviously gonna duck down a little bit. I don't want to get shot by standing in the way. That
Okay,
crazy
so you're
ass party.
crouching so that the other people can shoot clear over you. Fair enough. Okay. So move actions first. So let's go ahead and get Jalid to finish climbing.
Done. He's up.
All right. Okay. Well, this one kind of backflips. He's going to be backflipping off of the rock, like onto the sand. That's what he's going to do. But again, everything happens at the same time. So anyone that was shooting at him gets to do so as he backflips. So Kreese, you can go ahead and shoot.
Yeah, they're backflipping. I mean, I'm gonna shoot these things.
Yeah, he's backflipping off of the rock, like to get out of sight and down to the sand.
So this would be to 5D then, correct? 'Cause it's
Difficulty
2
15
actions.
with all your dice. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Pew.
Easy.
Okay.
All right.
And-
Yep. So you give him a shot and plug him
Damage roll.
Nice.
for 18, and he gets 3d6 resistance. 12. Okay. Yep. He is wounded.
Okay.
Harper. So you pointed the gun at it, but you didn't shoot.
She would hesitate at this point.
Yeah.
She's not a shoot first person yet.
And Jalid, were you going to shoot at this thing or no?
No.
Okay. In that case, then, it hits the sand. So, from around you, what happens? You see all of those weird lines in the sand, like, coming close to emerging, but then they switch directions. Like, the ones up north suddenly kind of deviate and come level with the rock and move towards the body of the other strange little creature. The ones from the south, just suddenly you notice like there's a little mound of sand like rises up, like they stop. A smaller mound of sand like rises, but then they don't continue. It's almost like they just burrowed and went straight down, kicking the sand up. What's everybody want to do in reaction to that?
Oh, great. We pissed off things that can travel under what we have to walk on.
Jalid would shoot at the mound of sand, disturbed sand on the ones to the south.
Okay, so you just want to like take a pot shot at one of the sand mounds? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Kreese, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Since I can't see that first one I was shooting at anymore, does that negate my second shot then?
Yeah, because you can't shoot
Okay.
it, basically.
Okay, I just want to. I
Yeah.
haven't done that mechanic
Yep.
yet, so I wanted to make sure. I would keep my eyes over in this direction to see if, because I know I didn't kill it,
Right.
to see if it would come around or flank us or anything. So I think I'd more be scouting than shooting at this point.
Okay. Harper and Lorne, what are you guys going to do?
What is this rock here or is this sand?
It's rock, but it's like level with the sand. It's like a hard, rocky surface, but it's not really raised up more than a few inches out of the sand.
She's going to probably take a round to look around to try to see if anything's coming, and if so, where from. Like, if
Okay,
there's
so
something
you're just
we're
trying to
not
observe?
seeing. Yeah.
Lorne?
I'm just watching the ground to see if any of these things come up.
Okay. Yeah, so... No, none of them come up. Jalid, go ahead and take a shot at the sand dune, if you will. The little mound of sand. It's about like a little crawfish pile. Alright, yep, you hit it. And what basically happens is
Kill it.
sand kind of just goes, blows everywhere. But that's about all. You can hear like sand moving, and the ones to the north have gone underneath the corpse of the other one and pulled it down beneath the sand.
Crease. What do we do? What do we do?
I don't know. I got one of them and I hit another. Did you hit? What happened?
I shot at sand. It plumed.
I shot a sand.
Good. Great. Okay. Do you see any more movement on your side?
I do, right? I mean, moving around the...
Well, as I said, the ones to the south all just kind of stopped and went downwards from what you can gather as the sound was kind of like raised up in one spot.
okay.
Because if you can imagine, something's tunneling, so it's throwing sand behind it, so it's going to rise up. The ones to the north pretty much went and grabbed that corpse, and now they have all gone straight down, and you can kind of see little mounds of sand appearing. So it's almost like they've reclaimed the corpse of their fallen comrade, and now they're going deeper.
Well, we can't walk on the sand now. They'll just grab us like that.
Well, we might have scared them off, made them think we are not such easy prey.
We'll be pretty easy prey if they grab us from
Rippers
underneath
from
the
Tank
sand
Girl,
like that.
Damn it. That's what we need.
Harper, it's quiet. Everybody's just talking, so she's probably gonna skid down the rock and try to climb up the rocks they were on.
Okay. All right.
Since
Yep, you can
everyone
go ahead
just
and do that.
stopped and
It's not going to be
talked.
difficult for you to do at all.
Okay.
Yeah, is it safe to move amongst the rocks on this outcropping? Like in the middle part? Or do you have to actually go on sand to get on the other one?
No,
This
you
is-
you can
these are
slide
rock.
down. Basically, that's what Harper just did. She kind of
Okay.
butt slid down the side of the rock onto this area right here, which again is rock, but it's only like a couple of inches above the sand.
I mean, maybe these things are only come out at night, you know? It is dark.
Yes, they could be nocturnal creatures.
Or they could just be completely surrounding us and waiting for us to touch down.
Either way, maybe it is safer here to camp for the night.
Great. I love sleeping on rocks.
So
Gore,
comfy.
can I? So I can see it on the map, but can I see this building over here
No,
from where
not
I am?
yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's there, but I haven't described it yet because technically no one's gotten to a point where they would be able to physically see it.
Perfect. Then I would not suggest we run it over there. Okay. Well, I just want to know if I could see it or not. Then I would just, I'd say it's probably safer to camp here then for the night.
God, I can't believe I'm channeling my inner Kevin Bacon Tremors thing. I would find a loose, large rock
Okay.
and throw it to where I was standing before, basically to see what happens.
Okay. Do you like onto the sand?
Yeah.
A blast of sand comes up underneath it. As you stare intently at it, nothing's happened to it yet. Okay, Harper, are you
She
continuing
wants to
your
climb. Yeah, she wants to climb.
Okay.
Oh, Hopper down there.
Same thing, DC 10.
Right? I was thinking that too, but my character totally wouldn't suggest that.
Yeah, give me a climb roll.
Harper's far away. You guys can't throw her anymore.
That's true.
Right.
Anymore.
Ran from
DC
you
10
before.
for your climb.
Oh gosh, guys, my dex is so much better than my climb.
So was mine, which why'd someone tell him that?
Sorry.
No, that's
I mean,
the
mine
stat.
is too. but
My assumption, I forgot to look. 7. Okay, yeah, so it's just going to take you 2 rounds to get up there. That's
Okay.
all. Yeah, climb is usually dex-based stuff, so I guess Star Wars thinks differently. Thinks about the pulling up stuff. Alright, so yeah, you'll pull yourself up here. Now, as I said, this was kind of on the peak of a dune, and it dropped down behind there. So from the top, Harper, as you look across the open sand, you can see a large building. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Some 60 to 70 meters away. There is a faint, as you kind of stare and look at it, you start to disseminate between the sandstorm and the noise that you kind of can hear. You notice that there is a faint humming sound coming from the building, like a very low.
Hey,
And we just got another donation from Diomedes Godshill.
wow.
What?
Cookie.
Wait,
Why
Not
whoa,
donate
right now.
one when you can donate 2 at twice the price, dude? You absolutely do not have to do that. I can't say anything other than thank you. That is incredible. Thank you very, very much. Catching up for all the watching. I guess, do you watch a lot on YouTube? Do you keep up with all of our stuff on YouTube? Is that where you watch mostly? Ah, okay, that makes some sense now. There you go. So, long term, I figured that. So, it's a long time YouTube watcher that's finally made a live show. So, dude, we do it for fun. We do it because we love it, but it makes us happy and super glad that you guys really enjoy what we do and appreciate it. So, makes all the hard work worthwhile. So, thank you for that. That was totally unnecessary. We don't ask for donations or any of that stuff, but when you decide to throw them our way, we are incredibly grateful for them. So there you go. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
wow,
seriously, man.
Okay, yeah, so you hear the boom, 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 but it's very, very faint. And it's only because you're kind of up here and there's a huge opening between you and the building that you're hearing it. So clearly the building has some kind of activity, some kind of life.
do I see anything in between us and the building, like on the sand or in the ground? If I'm looking for it?
Let's see. No.
Harper would probably crouch down at that point.
Give me a perception roll, DC 15. Bang on. Okay. Initially, you don't notice anything, but kind of glancing just past the corner of the building. As I said, it's starting to get dark, so initially you don't notice it. But you see what appears to be a white plastic boot. Like a reflective armored plastic boot that's
Oh, yeah,
laying
she's
down there
ducking
in
down.
the sand.
She's ducking way down.
You kind of watch it. It doesn't move. It's just laying there still. So from what you guys are seeing, you see her kind of up there staring and looking and her head bobbing, and then suddenly whew, she hits the deck and like as if she's seen something, some kind of activity.
No, it sucks because I'm like looking at the rock still, so I probably don't see any of this.
Right?
guys, you need to get over here, but stay low and quiet.
I would. Okay, yeah. No, I would move to get up on that rock instead, as fast as I could.
Look around. What's going on?
Okay.
I guess I'd follow eventually. I'd follow too.
Yeah,
Especially if Lauren moves, you know?
I think since you threw the rock and nothing happened, and Harper's telling us to basically like, hey, get up here. I'd get up there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I'd want to see what she sees.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, well, if you're not under any kind of duress, you can make the climb. As I said, it's not a question of if, it's just whether you make it easily or a struggle. Okay, so yeah, you all kind of crawl and get up to the top as you look down over at this large building. And again, I guess if Harper kind of points it out, you also can see what appears to be a plastic reflective armored boot
He
that's
would
kind
absolutely
of
point
dull,
it out.
dirty white, laying on the ground, half covered in sand.
There's a whole building over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look right there. That looks like, I don't know. That looks like the guys that came after us before.
Yeah, I think Kreese would have seen enough stormtrooper boots to kind of piece that together over his
It's
time.
pretty obvious that that's what it is.
Okay,
Whether it's attached to a stormtrooper or not, you can't tell.
but you said it's not moving, right? It's
No,
pretty clear
sir.
it's not moving. Okay. I'm gonna really peer.
I don't. Is it dead? It's not moving.
And it's likely dead. Would you just lay in the sand like that?
I can't see.
Maybe it's just boots.
It could be just birds. I think we should go take a closer look.
Now?
Well, we should probably get into that building either way. Plus, those are dead. It would have heard our gunshots and come investigate it.
No, I know, but we'll be on the sand if we go there now. What if that building is locked and there's no way in and we're on the sand?
We can break in.
Can Harper try to climb over to this other rock now?
Yeah, sure. All right, you want to scramble along to...
She's gonna stay low though. She's real scared.
Okay. Yeah,
So
sure.
let's take her a little time.
Those creatures didn't attack when you threw the rock onto the sand.
Because maybe they knew it was a rock.
Or maybe they retreated because we are not a foe to be reckoned with.
Well, they don't. Maybe they were not. Maybe they're dead, possibly.
Right.
So we could be them just later.
Oh, the stormtroopers.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about the creatures.
No.
I'm like, okay, well, problem solved then.
So by now, Harper has scrambled up to the other rock and is looking from that vantage point. Okay, yes, at this point, you can now see a stormtrooper, complete suit of white reflective armor, is laying dead right outside what probably looks like the entrance to this building.
And yeah, okay. Guys, he's dead.
Yes, those creatures probably got the drop on those stormtroopers. which
Give
is
me
why
a
they were so-
survival skill roll as well, if you will, Harper.
Survival?
Yeah. Let's see how much of a Boy Scout you are.
Oh gosh, not at all. Not at all.
All right. An 8. Okay. Yeah. No. Dead stormtrooper on the ground. There you go. That's how you get an animal.
But it's only one. Like I don't see
You can't see
anything
the
else.
second
It's
one.
just yeah, no, I didn't think so.
Yep.
I do you think they just have one person?
Again, if there were any alive, they would have been over here to investigate the laser shots.
Yeah, but why would you only have one person?
How tall is this building?
Probably about 20 feet. Straight sides up. No, there appears to be nothing kind of. There's no side rails, no ladders, no obvious way to get onto the ceiling. Or onto the roof, sorry, not the ceiling.
And it is humming. It's like
Yes.
okay.
Very, very faintly.
Maybe we should wonder what this building is before we try to go over there and break our way in.
You're worried about that after we just killed things that didn't even try to attack us?
Yes, because what if we break in there and there's a whole bunch of stormtroopers having a lunch or dinner?
Lunch. This
They-
is the
they would just
cantina. This is the stormtroopers' work outing.
And they would just leave corpses of their allies laying outside?
Maybe they don't know that they're dead out there. Because as Chris said, they got the drop on them.
Okay, so let's don't go to the building. Let's just sleep on this rock.
I agree with that. That's a great idea, Lauren.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm looking at you completely oblivious to your sarcasm.
Also, if you remember, I said that the tracks of the speeder, the speeder buzzed past it to the right. They also kind of went really close past the building as well.
Oh, 'cause we can tell that from here, from our
Yeah.
vantage point now.
Yeah,
Ooh,
'cause,
okay.
I mean, you can basically see that the speeder pretty much went in this direction. So, I mean, you can see that the speeder tracks are going to disappear behind the building, or past the building. But with the building blocking, you can't see how far past that it went.
Okay, so then with that knowledge, I think Kreese would double down on going out there and say,
What if he's hiding in there right now? We could get the drop on him. If we sleep here, he might escape while we are not watching. If he's in there.
I'm not. Okay. You seem like you really want to go over to that building tonight. Right before this all happened, I was about to say, look at Harper, she looks exhausted. You really want to have a tired child try to outrun these sand digger things?
Probably the adrenaline that's kicking in right now is overcoming that. So she probably
Oh,
doesn't seem too tired right now.
I'm still saying what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you know,
right.
as you can imagine, a 10-year-old kid after all this,
Yeah.
any
Wide
feet
awake.
dragging,
Oh,
whatever,
she's wide
she is
awake.
probably bouncing off the walls. Like,
yeah, it's like trying to put a kid to bed and all of a sudden you rile them up right before bed and they don't sleep for another 3 hours because you did that, because you're an idiot.
Also,
Not-
there's a little
not
bit of
everybody.
fear.
Yeah.
She can recognize it as a stormtrooper.
yeah, and
Yeah.
the last stormtroopers that you saw tried to shoot you, so
And they killed my friend.
they did. They blew up your droid.
They did. It was so sad.
Do
Okay.
you really want to risk running over there now?
Do you really want to risk having him escape?
Look at it this way. It's nighttime. If there are stormtroopers in there, maybe they're asleep.
I love how you guys are not as worried than me about the things that can dig in the ground. You seem to think that they're not going to threaten us or hurt us.
Oh no, I'm totally worried about that, especially since they
Okay.
have a reason to hurt us now.
Well, they weren't closing in on us from the south and north. I mean, I did see.
Maybe they were curious. Their friends called them here. They don't know why. Maybe they were scared.
Well, we'll never know now.
No, we won't.
No, we won't. So let's move forward.
Do we have any grenades?
Yes, not
Oh,
a
yeah.
good idea to use them.
Yeah, he has a thermal detonator. Which, you know, if you wanted to take that building off the sand, you could probably use it for that.
I don't know. We throw it really far behind us, use the rock as cover, and run toward the building.
I'm not wasting my thermal detonator as a distraction.
So what are you going to waste it on then?
Something better than a distraction.
I don't know. Those games you play in when you're flying for days and days. You get an item, you think you could just hoard it for better use, and you never use it. One of those.
Why don't you throw your weapon out there then?
Well, about how fast do you think they move underground?
How fast could I tell? Because I could see them when they were moving. Gore.
They were probably moving under the ground about as fast as, not as fast as you could run, but probably as fast as you could kind of do a steady jog. They were moving faster than a walking speed, but
Okay.
it wasn't like, they weren't like zooming through there.
Sure.
You feel confident if that was the fastest they could go, you could outrun them if they was coming behind you.
Okay. So I would say,
From the speed they were moving underground, if we sprinted and moved quickly to the building, we could get there before they could get upon us.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna get down to the edge here.
Okay. So you slide down and kind of stand on the lowest part of the rock.
Gonna do some stretches here.
Limber up.
All right.
Get
And I'm gonna
your
take
best
off running.
Usain Bolt impression ready to go.
Harper, jump, run.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say she's gonna wait for Jalad, but she'll run if everyone is.
Okay, so is that what you guys are doing? Basically, on three, you all just sprint across the sand?
Yes.
yep.
Oh, right. Okay. Sounds fun to me.
Not to me.
Okay.
Well,
All right,
honestly,
go for it. Start running.
I think I'm a little bit surprised because I was expecting them to watch to see if I made it first. But the fact that they all jumped out to run with me is just okay.
So it's 10 meters, right?
10 meters is standard move, yes. So everybody go ahead and move 20. Everyone go ahead and move 20 meters first. So move yourselves 20.
This is about here.
All right. Yep. You drop down and across the sand, all in a mad kind of fit panic. Is anyone kind of looking behind them or anything like that, or are you just eyes on the prize, full bore sprint?
That's what I'm doing.
I'm
Not looking-
sprinting.
Okay,
We're sprinting.
this is not one of those Jaws moments when you're looking for where you're slowing your running down because you're too busy looking for the shark fin. Gotcha. Okay. Move another 20.
It's about 2 squares, guys.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Okay. So as you start coming up round the corner, nothing has ambushed anybody yet. So go ahead and move another 20.
Okay.
All right. That's going to probably get everybody to the corner of the building. So when you get to the corner, you can see that the tracks from the speeder actually went round behind the building. There's like they kind of turned right once they got past the building, about here, and went that away. Also, what you can see is a second stormtrooper. He is kind of slumped, like he's sitting on the sand with his upper torso like laying forward, like he's slumped forward on the ground. Both stormtroopers still have their blasters. Nobody took those from them. Both of them, as you can kind of get closer, can see that they have large blaster marks on their chests. Like, they were shot up close, they were shot at close range.
Is the door open?
The blast door is not open, no.
So I'm just gonna turn around and say, Harper. And
Yeah?
look, see about the door. Please.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look around to see if there's anything to climb on this side of the,
There is not,
building.
no.
So I'm gonna look behind me, hopefully, and see if there's anything.
Of course.
So I'm gonna look at these bodies and see if I can tell how they died.
The huge big black burn mark in their chest right here.
Okay.
They were shot probably by a heavy. They were probably shot by a heavy blaster or a blaster rifle or something, but at very close range.
Okay, so we got to be looking out for somebody with that.
Well, it was Galderon who did this. You can see from the tracks as he went around, he shot these two stormtroopers at close range and continued.
Yeah, as I said, it kind of like once
Great.
the speeder got to here, instead of continuing on past, it actually kind of veered like that way, past the build, like went behind the building.
I'm going to see if the stormtroopers have any utility items or anything on them, like a key card for the blast door or something along those lines.
Okay, so you want to search him?
Yeah.
All right. Nope. Basically, each one of them has a water canteen. Each one of them has like a utility pouch that's got a couple of Insta rations in it. Their stormtrooper masks actually have like sand ventilators, like these were clearly meant to be here. Best guess is they're probably were here either manning or guarding this building, whatever it is. When you search this one, however, you can see what appears to be something poking out from behind the building.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you're over here searching this one.
Okay, I'm gonna look and see what that is then. Up here around the corner.
Okay, as you peer around, you can see the speeder. The speeder is actually parked behind the building. Like, tucked in here out of view, but it's sitting here, laying flat with the sand. So obviously, it's not running or anything like that. The speeder itself, it's old, it's beat up, but best guess, probably Kando Scrim's speeder that was stolen.
Okay, I'm going to whip around to everyone, and go, kind of gathering everyone close and go.
He's inside. His speeder is around the corner.
You want me to open the door?
Yes. Yes.
And I'm going to get kind of in a breaching position,
Okay.
ready.
Can I try to open the door?
You can. You're going to be using security.
Security.
Yep. Technical
Ooh.
skill security.
I haven't used this one yet, guys.
And you're trying to
Ooh.
basically bust into this place.
Not well.
10. Okay. So, yep, you start, like, messing with the keypad and trying to sidewire it. So, what actually happens is you do succeed, barely. But you kind of get the wires, initially you get them kind of wrong, and you see some smoke kind of coming up, like you almost shorted it out. So you quickly move it, and the doors, like, start to open. and then before you kind of realize, one of them slips off, and so the door like opens and closes. The good news is you like pull back and stop, and the door is open probably about 4 feet. The bad news is it made a hell of a noise. Anything inside the building probably is fully aware that that door just got opened, because it was like before it stopped.
Sorry.
As soon as it stops and I'm able to get in, I'm gonna try to slip in and essentially stealth, whatever way you want to call it, stealth my way into position so that I can at least get inside before he, if he's in here, actually really realizes what's happening.
Okay.
So I want to slip in, find something I can kind of hide behind, if anything.
Right, so you slip in, there's like two or three metal steps that go down to kind of a meshed walkway. You can hear the loud humming of a large generator somewhere in the center of this room. Obviously that was what was radiating, but now you're in here, it's very loud. It's like boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Also, further down, probably about, make sure I got the distance on this map right. I may not have done. Let me double check it. Sometimes when I copy the... Nope, that one's right. Okay. So yeah, about 20 feet down is a third stormtrooper who is flat on the deck. He has a large blaster point at the very top of his back, right below his, like right between the shoulder blades.
Okay. As I'll come in and take a few steps forward and kind of look around and make sure.
All right. Once
we're alone in here.
Once Kreese dives in through the door, what's everybody else doing?
Is there? So I don't see any tracks of the things in the ground coming at us, right?
None.
Okay, so once Kreese jumps in, I guess I'd bring up the rear, ushering them in with my gun trained outside, just like protecting still.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of walk in, but facing the door.
Facing the door, and I'm gonna wait for Lauren and Harper to enter first before me.
Okay.
Harper would wait for Lauren for sure. She stays behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna come in very tentatively because I don't want to get shot in the face with a blaster.
Okay. Right. So at this point, you kind of like start coming down. Okay. And here is what's going to happen. So someone leans out wearing kind of like an orange, almost like an orange uniform with a single rimmed visor, like goes all the way across, leans out from behind the wall, and is going to take a pot shot at you by the looks of it. Also, another one leans out from behind here.
Ooh.
Like, comes between these two. So, like, literally, you are, as you're walking down, they suddenly both, like, lean out and are going to fire. So how this works is because you weren't aware that they were there, they will get to take a shot, but you still may take a dodge.
Yes, I'm dodging.
So go ahead and give me your dodge roll.
Okay. Kreese, dodge. Oh, not
So
bad.
how that
Okay.
works, if you're in, basically how that works in this system is that gets added to the guy's difficulty to shoot him.
Question, Gore.
Yeah.
It says I have 5D, but it only rolled 4D plus 2. Do you know why that is?
Because of your armor, probably. You've probably got
Oh.
a point.
Okay.
Every point of armor deducts
That's
from...
right.
yeah.
I remember. Okay,
That's
cool.
it. Okay, let's see. Blaster pistols. 11 to 30 is medium. Right, so let's check distances. So this guy... and this guy. Okay, so they're both going to be at medium range, which is a 15, but you've got an 18-point dodge, means they need 32.
Whew. Now my dodge is high.
The first one gets a 20. And the second one... Did that even roll? There it is.
Yeah, it just did.
Okay. Yeah, so without you kind of like leaping to the side to avoid the blaster shot, one of them definitely would have hit you if you had not have dodged. Okay. Yeah, so you guys suddenly hear blaster fire as you see him kind of like try to leap out of the way as quickly as possible. But it's pretty obvious from the familiar sounds of gunfire that you are not alone in this building. And I don't want that, because you can't really hear the desert effects. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get everybody's decisions and actions. So we're going across. Alright, Kreese! So what do you want to do, buddy? You got two of them that are both leaned out, shot, and then they've kind of ducked back behind. Like they are using their cover to their best advantage.
Yeah, okay. How are these boxes that are next to me here on either side?
No, they're not boxes. It's kind of like they're probably about 15 feet tall. It's like a huge metal wall of grates. It's almost like, imagine like a ginormous radiator, like with lumpy bits kind of all the way down. That's basically it. You, right now, you're kind of in a kill zone. Like,
yeah.
that corridor is a bad place to be.
Sure. Well, there's not much I can do here. So I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna go forward towards this one.
Okay, so your action is going to be, your first action is going to be to make a move.
Okay, wait. So as he's doing this, I'm allowed to play. Would I be able? Oh my god! I made this thing the full screen. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, everyone's going to declare their actions. So,
so I mean, just like because I would say something to him that might affect his action.
Yeah. I mean, anything you want to scream or yell, by all means, do so.
So you're gonna hear me swiftly come up behind you, and I'm gonna be like, "I got him. Aim for the one that's further down the hall."
Okay, so that's what you're going to say. You're going to say, I've got him.
Yeah, that's what I'm
for the one
saying,
further down the
and
hall.
I'm actually, my action is I am running right up behind Kreese.
Okay, all right. So, Kreese, do you want to change what you wanted to do, or?
Yes, if she says that to me, he says it to me. I'm going to really push my body up against this side.
Okay.
To get out of as much of a distance as him, make way for Lorne, and then wait until he peeks his head out again and take a shot at him.
Okay, so you're gonna like train your gun on that corner and then shoot if he becomes visible.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. You won't have to use a move action because leaning against the wall, that's not gonna count as a move. So,
Okay.
You're gonna take an aim, but if you aim and shoot in the same round, it kind of counteracts itself. You see what I'm saying?
Yes. Okay. So then I would just shoot if he comes.
Yeah. So,
visible.
But I mean, you can aim because I mean it's not going to hurt you, which means if he doesn't come out this round, you will have a better, clearer shot next round.
Yeah. You know what? I think I would aim for this. For this one.
All right. So
and
you're
then
going to
I would.
And
do
shoot
I have to
if he sticks his head out. Okay.
Do I
That's
have to
that's your
declare-
intention.
Do I have to declare dodging now or only when it happens?
You have to declare if you intend. Basically, you can choose to dodge if you get shot, but obviously, once you dodge,
it makes other things harder.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Perfect.
So, so you're going to do that, right, Lorne? So you're declaring an action. You're going to basically try to move as close to that guy at the corner as you possibly. This guy here.
I'm kind of like trying to hide my movement as much as possible by lining myself up behind Kreese. But my intention is to, when I get up behind Kreese, to dodge around him.
Run past Kreese and try to. Okay.
Yeah, to dodge around him and just go full force at the dude that's.
Gotcha. All right,
closest to
Jalad.
him.
So you said we're on a mesh walkway, right?
Yes.
Is there a crawl space underneath it?
There's like large fans underneath it, like spinning.
Oh, okay.
It's like a cooling system.
Okay, so if I were to try to prise one of those mesh walkways up, I'd walk on fans. Which is
You get
obviously
minced.
good.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Okay.
I have a question. Are these climbable?
Are what climbable?
These tall
You're still
things.
outside right now, right?
Yeah.
They are climbable, but not easily.
Okay.
So they
Okay.
are climbable. Okay, so Jalad, what was your action?
So seeing that I would get minced going down, I'm gonna try to go up, and I'm gonna try to climb. Seeing that we're in this bad positioning, and I'd have to shoot over people,
Okay.
I'm gonna try to climb this uneasy thing.
Okay, so that's your... And Harper, what's your action? You're still outside of the door.
She would run in and probably like tug on Jalad's arm, like, lift me up, lift me up.
Yeah, I would.
Okay,
Come on.
all right.
Of course
So,
I would.
so you're going to run in to do that for
And
Jalad.
like, yeah.
Okay,
she's trying
so
to get up there
basically-
too. That was kind of what she wanted to do.
All right. So, so you've moved over here. So the first move is, or your first move action. Let me get the. It's going to get you to about here. Okay. So you're going to sprint to here. They both, their action is going to be to lean out and shoot again. However, as you guys start to climb, you can hear, can't see, but you can hear footsteps going clang, 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 clang along the top of where you're climbing. Like somebody's running along up the top there, but you're so close you can't see up there to see what's going on. But someone's running up there.
Do we know which direction they're running?
Running towards you. They're coming from inside the building in your direction. Okay,
On top
so
of these things, okay.
these two guys are going to lean out and both shoot. Again, both of them are going to shoot at Kreese because you're the first thing and the easiest target. So you can choose to dodge if you wish, but of course that's going to make your shooting harder.
I don't care. I'm buying time, so I'm dodging.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. 5d6 there. So same one.
Same dodge, 19. Okay.
Good.
So they basically need the exact same. They've got to get a 32. Oh, it didn't roll. Because I forgot to do /R. 21. And 18. Okay, yep. So once again, both of them take shots at you, but with you leaping around and doing your utmost to not get hit. They miss you. It ricochets, kind of like you see the sparks kind of bounce off the other side of the cooling generators, and psst, one of them bursts, and a little kind of blast of angled steam comes up. Kind of, it doesn't blast out directly where you guys are. It kind of shoots upwards at an angle. But now you can see kind of like a little steam pile is starting to form. Okay, so continued action. So once they've done that, you have dodged. But you may choose to shoot back at that guy when he sticks his head out. So
Yeah, I'd
he
shoot
has
back.
1d of cover, so that gets added to his. So that's, we see.
It's medium range for my heavy blaster pistol. Still, he's right at 25 meters.
Yep.
So that would
adds
would
5. So you're gonna need a 20
take. Okay.
because of the cover. You got
And
this,
I-
man.
and I-
You're a good shot.
And I take 1d off because of the dodge, correct?
Yes.
Ooh, I don't know. It's gonna be close, guys. Oh wait. I had 60 in that before. It's 5d.
Yeah, you got 5d
Wait.
to hit a 20.
Okay, here we go.
You can do it. You can do it.
I can do it. Pew pew! Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, nice shot. Okay. All right. Yep. You will hit him. Roll the damage.
Oh, yes, sorry. Heavy blaster damage. Pew. Oh, Jesus.
All right. And he has 4D to resist that.
Oh.
Ones, all ones. Damn it.
13. Okay. Basically, that does little more than stun him. It kind of like just catches him and he's stunned for that round.
That's fine. I'll take it.
So, but hey, it means he can't shoot again or do anything else.
Yep.
Okay, so Jalid, you were starting to climb, but then Harper runs over and says, "Help me up, help me up." So what are you guys doing? Are you lifting her up first, him up first?
So here's the thing. So I would be doing that until I heard the clang, clang, clang above me.
Right.
And then actually what I would do is I'd drop Harper, fall back, fall on my butt, and point my big gun up to get as much of an angle at that height as I can.
Okay. All right. Sounds
She'd
good.
try to hold on, but she probably couldn't. So
Yeah, I mean, I would try to hear the clang, clang, fall back on my ass, pointing up with my gun, scanning
All right.
that
Give
edge.
me a strength roll. Straight strength, Harper. See if you can cling to these, like, slick vents.
nope.
7. You
Not very
weigh a
strong.
lot. Okay, no, you can't stay there, but it kind of like you slide down as opposed to fall down. So at least you don't land on your butt and you're still kind of in a good place. Okay. Next move action would be Lorne. So Lorne gets to move up to here. And I'm going to move Lorne to the front because I want her to be standing on top of.
All right. So as I'm moving, I'm taking out my staff.
All right.
I'm getting ready to mess this guy up.
Bash some face.
Okay. Yeah, because that's going to put you within striking range. Okay. The footsteps continue to run along the top, so you hear continued clanging. Best you can guess is they are somewhere in this vicinity. You still haven't seen it, but from the sound, that seems to be about where whoever it is.
Yeah. The
Okay.
second the face points over, I'm going to fire if I can.
All right. So next round starting out. So let's get declared actions. Crease.
Same thing. I'm dodging and shooting the one farther away from us.
Okay. From where you are, you have a Lorne's back kind of in the way, so you can get to the. If you go to the other side of the corridor, you'd have a lot clearer shot.
Okay, then I would move to adjust.
Yeah, because if
For
you
the
kind
shot.
of look at the line of sight as it is right now,
I mean, I won't be in your way for much longer.
And that was
so-
going to be my question: is I see where she's going, right?
yeah. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to wait for her to move and get out of the way before you do anything, you can choose to do that. But that's
So it's
basically-
another thing, like similar to before. Like my actions might affect his.
Yeah.
My intention is to, like, surprise, motherfucker, around this corner.
Right. Blades first. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. For right now, she's in the way. So if you want to shoot this guy, like if he pops his head out and fires before she gets out the way, you may not get a clear shot. Or maybe she'll already be out the way. But bearing in mind, all this happens in a matter of 3 seconds. So,
I understand.
you know.
Yeah, you know what? If so, I think I would just kind of readjust to the other side of the corridor.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's not going to hinder your shot, really. So,
Yeah, just for the flavor.
okay, so
yeah, that's what I would
you're
do.
going to go across and then shoot if you see the guy. That's
Correct.
your action. Lorne, we already know what you're going to do. Charge round and try to skewer the guy that you know is around the corner.
Yeah.
Jalid, you are crouched kind of down and back, pointing up. Are you basically just overwatching, and as you said, if something sticks its head over, you're going to shoot
Yeah.
it?
The second I see, if there's one of these guys reveals himself over the edge, so of the edge I can see, I'm going to fire at him. So I'm
Okay.
trained,
Alrighty. And Harper, what do you want to do?
Harper would crouch down pretty low, trying to make herself smaller, like a smaller target.
Okay.
She's not small enough. And then she would look around for either a place to hide or a better place to climb. She's trying to get out of the way and kind of out of sight. Maybe a better vantage point, but most importantly, out of sight.
The problem you have is, as I said, this is kind of like just a straight, long corridor. The only way to really get out of sight is to go back through the door and hide behind the door.
There's no room underneath any of these that she can.
No, I mean the most
run
you can
into.
do is just kind of like lean up tight against one of them as best you can.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna do that, and she'll probably. Oh. For now, she'd probably back up into the stairs, like try to get back into the stairway.
Okay.
Just a little bit, not outside. She's not gonna go outside the door.
Gotcha. All right. So because this guy's, so basically they are both going to come out and shoot. So Lorne, you're going to make your attack roll, and basically the guy with the pistol right there is also going to make his attack roll. When we get to that, whoever rolls highest went first. That's how it works. So they're going to pop out to shoot. Kreese, you're already kind of lined up. So as soon as this guy comes out and is about to take a shot in y'all's direction, you get to shoot. So go ahead and take your first shot.
Okay, and it's 1d less, correct? Same as last
Isn't
time?
that guy stunned?
That was last round. It just robbed him of
Oh, okay.
anything else he could have done that round.
Because I'm going to be dodging this round too, Gore. Obviously, same
Okay.
as last time.
Yeah.
So 1d less, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 5d again to hit a 20. Ooh, oh.
Okay. You shoot,
Yeah.
but miss. Give me your dodge roll.
Oh, what? Right spot. What? Why would you say that?
I'm just I'm counter jinxing it.
Oh, cool. Oh,
See?
damn.
See?
22. Holy crap.
Ooh.
He's a 42. Well, he can't hit you.
You dodge so hard you enter another dimension and come back out.
I cast dimension. Door.
Okay, yep. So he's gonna fire at you and miss. Okay, so let's go ahead. 6 plus 2. So the one that's gonna step out and shoot. What am I rolling for D4s for? Ignore those. /R.
Oh, we'll take those.
Good, because that was a good ass roll.
Okay, so Lorne, your guy. Ooh, a 12. Not good. Okay.
That's much better.
I mean, at that range, he only needs a 12 to hit, but Lorne's probably gonna hit first.
He's not going to have a head in a second.
Right, so Lorne, you've got to roll above whatever the DC of your weapon is.
So yeah, melee.
And what
My
is
DC is 10.
okay, yeah. So you need to roll a 10 or higher, but you need to beat a 12 to go first. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah. He leans round, about to shoot. You stick him with your blade, and he may or may not get to pull that trigger. So roll your damage.
Come on, Lauren.
16 and 11. Nope, he is counted as wounded. So basically, yep, he comes round. He'll shoot, but he's going to be a D down. Because they are only he from the wounds you take 1 down. So I'd already rolled for him. It was 12, wasn't it?
So now it's 11?
So we drop that 1 die. So it would be 11. Okay, so it will. So you basically stab him and wound him. He fires the gun. It will hit. Roll the. You're going to roll your strength, but I think you've also got some armor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it does exactly 12. So you are stunned. So yeah, basically, he jumps out and you stab him, and he shoots at an angle. It kind of ricochets off your shoulder and kind of just stuns you for a second, but you're still alive and you're still fine. Okay. So what next happens is another one who is holding what appears to be kind of like a long-handled melee weapon with sparks on the end of it. Is jumping down. So as he appears on the edge and starts his leap, Jalid, of course, you're leaning back so you can and take a shot at him as he drops down. He's close range, so I don't think you're going to miss, and he cannot dodge because he's falling, so he can't make a dodge action. That's going to be a hit.
Oh, can I ask how the armor affects my strength roll?
Yeah, for each point of armor, so your armor adds to your strength roll, right?
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Because it adds to your strength roll to resist. So if you look at your sheet...
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull you up here real quick.
I just want to understand how this is working.
Sure. Right, so you've got a protective vest, which gives you +1. So if you actually roll the little icon next to the protective vest, it'll roll it for you. So you would just click on the dice icon next to the protective vest, and it will make your strength roll, but it will add the protective vest to it.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Okay.
It does it automatically, doesn't it?
Does it if I click strength?
If she clicked strength, it didn't. So that's why because that's why it's a stun, because she had a point above it, but she didn't add it on the dice roll.
Got it. Okay. That's what I was.
Yeah, like if you click it, if you go ahead and click it now and see what rolls.
Oh, there it goes.
So
it rolled another.
Right, but because you've got 3d plus 2 strength, and it adds a +1, that takes the 3d plus 2 up to 4d. See it? So that's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you didn't do that last time, but I mentally added it for you. Which is why that's why it was a stun, because even though it was equal on the roll, I knew you had a +1 to add. Which meant...
Got it.
There you go. Okay. All right. So 24.
Yes. Roll low, please.
Oh, dude.
16.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's a wound. So as he attempts to jump down, holding his melee weapon, you blast him. It hits him in the thigh. He kind of spins and is going to come crashing to the ground in a loud, crumpled thump. Instead of a graceful land and attack, he is an ungraceful land and oh shit, now I'm in harm's way.
I'm going to say Harper.
When she has her turn, yeah.
All right, so everybody, if you will, that is kind of from... So that would be Kreese and Lorne, both of you guys. You can give me a perception roll to see if you hear something else.
Something else? Okay. Okay, it's 10.
Okay.
Not the most
And what you
perceptive
need to
one.
roll above... Oh, 10! Okay, right on the button.
Yes.
Okay, Kreese, you heard what sounded... You're pretty knowledgeable with guns and shit, I think.
Yes.
Give me a... well, technically... Give me a blaster roll, but you're not using it to shoot. You're using it more as a knowledge.
Okay, cool. I like that.
Okay. Somewhere ahead of you and to the right, you hear a sound that sounds like a little high-pitched whir. You know that to be a high-powered sniper blaster rifle.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh, school.
Somebody else is up there or further in the room with something, and that noise was the scope lining in. So you know that whoever it is has probably got a serious scope on something that's going to hurt. It's about now that you're like, that's probably what made those massive blaster holes in the Stormtrooper armor.
Oh god, we're so screwed.
Okay. Start of this round. So we've got Lorne you're already in melee action. So let's start out with Kreese. What is your declared action? What do you want to do this turn?
So I'm going to yell, Sniper! So everyone can hear wherever they are in the room.
Yep, everyone will hear that, even over the boom, 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 boom.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm going to yell it. Taking a quick look at this Stormtrooper here, you said that one had that big blaster shot
right
in it too, right?
Right between his shoulder blades at the base of his neck.
Okay, so it can hit him from there. I'm going to quick... help me out a little more with the layout. Is this catwalk able to see us? Like, can I see it from where we are, or are these tall enough?
You can't see it because you're too close to a 15-foot tall cooling system, which means anybody that would be up on that catwalk couldn't see you either from there.
Okay. How the hell is it hit from there? So, and really quickly looking where I can see, the only high positions are going to be back here, right?
Well, this is solid metal here and here, because this is another stairway going up. So
okay, but what I'm saying is, the only people who can see me are going to be in like this line area here, correct?
From what you can tell, because you're not far enough down to be able to really see past the corner of this thing here.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Yeah.
So I'm going to so after I saying sniper, I'm gonna say
Lorne, be careful, the sniper ahead!
And again slam my body up against the
That
wall
Okay.
here. Yeah, because there's nothing over on this side that can hit me from where sniper position I feel would be.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna slam my way up against that side and turn this way.
Yeah, I mean, you would have heard the loud clang and smash as this guy dropped down. And,
Yeah.
and a loud grunt as he got shot and hit the ground.
I'm just gonna... I see Jalad and Harper both with their guns on him, like, okay, well, he's toast. I'm just gonna say,
Don't climb up there!
and turn back around and go again, still continuing to shoot at this guy while dodging.
Okay, all right. Lorne?
Okay, hearing him shout sniper, I'm going to...
I mean, you're kind of here in melee range with... You're like right here with this guy, right?
Yeah.
Now, because you are that far up, here's what I can tell you. This here is only about 10 foot up. You can see clearly up here is this, in this area up here, is a gangway that, at least from here to here, does have a field of view down to where you guys are. But you can't, as you kind of like just glance up there, you don't see anybody up there either.
Okay, so the guy that I'm in melee with, I'm actually gonna try to grab him and pull him down with me against this.
Okay.
Like,
so you
is
want to
this
like
a
get closer
is this a
up?
this is a structure? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a raised. It's about 10 foot raised. So if you're up against it and kind of ducked down, the only place that anyone would be able to see you would be from like right here. You would be covered from all this area here. Because again, they wouldn't be able to have a clear field, a clear line of sight as long as your head is below 10 feet behind that thing.
Okay, so we're gonna hope that that's sufficient for the moment. So yeah, that's my plan, is to just grab that guy and
So
just
you want to
wail
grab
on
him
him.
and try to drag him down behind that wall.
Yeah.
And then deal with him after that? Okay. Sounds good. Jalad.
I'm gonna finish this guy off. I'm gonna shoot
Okay.
and get up And hearing sniper, I'm gonna stand up and be by the entrance.
Are you going to shoot first while you're down, or are you
I'm shooting first while I'm down, then I'm getting up and going to where Harper
Okay,
is.
all right. And Harper, what are you going to do?
Harper's gonna shoot the guy.
Okay, all right. So, let's get all the moves out of the way. So technically, the only real move that's happening first is going to be really it's this melee grapple. So, we're going to do that. All right, so that's going to count as a brawl. So go ahead and Lorne, give me a brawl roll. Oh wow! All right, well of course he's wounded, so he loses a dice. So his 3d plus 2 is now 2d plus 2. Oh. Yeah, no problem at all. Okay, so you basically move in, grab hold of him, and like snatch him down to the side of the wall. Let me go ahead and fix that. So he is kind of pressed up against the wall here, and then you are also tucked in neat and tidily here.
And while I'm beating his ass, I'm going to kind of try to use him to block my own body as much as possible from the area up above us.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright.
Little meat shield action.
Hey, why not? Okay, shooty. So, what is... I think Jalid, you clearly have the higher weapon skill over Harper, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to be shooting first.
But I don't want her to feel like she's not participating.
Well, it's not going to matter because you both shoot pretty much at the same time. You're a half a
Exactly.
second before her, so
Alright. The shot and the damage.
okay, and he gets 3d6 for his resistance because he's wounded. All right, yep, he is now officially incapacitated. And then Harper, your shot goes off.
Kill shot! Why am I cheering for a kid killing someone?
I know.
I'm gonna be so messed up after this.
Yep, that's a hit from that range.
Like execution style on this guy.
You just-
Hey, it's what
So
it gets
I've
for
never
dropping
done this
down.
before. I click roll weapon damage. I hope I did this right.
Yep, that's
Was that
it.
right?
4d6
Nice.
for 12. And he is down to 2d6 for resisting it.
Ooh, that's close.
Okay,
though.
he's dead. You have just... Hey, here's the thing, right? There's two shots hit him at the same
Killed
time.
someone.
There's no way to know which shot was actually the one that killed him.
I mean, mine was in the shoulder. Hers was right this way in the
He
eye.
just capped this dude in the face, like.
But yeah, he's very dead. So that guy's gone. All right. So this guy leans out, ready to shoot, but you're trained on him as well, and you have whatever, probably have a higher blaster pistol skill. So you're going to be shooting first.
Okay, so one less for my dodge. 5D.
Yep.
Come on, Crease.
Missed by a point.
Oh, no.
Give me your dodge.
Okay.
Oh, Crease.
One
There it is.
freaking point. You almost hit him.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Higher than the
Yeah,
last
he
one was.
can't get a 40. So the good news is you shoot and don't hit him, but guess what? He shoots and doesn't hit you either.
Okay, that's okay. My tactic is going to change here, so that's fine.
Y'all are both kind of like pew 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 pew.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, this guy. You guys. So you and him are in a melee, and you've dragged him down. But you won that. So yeah, he is desperately going to be struggling to try to, not be stabbed. He's like trying to wrestle against you with that spear, like doing his best to try to fend it off.
Yeah,
Start of
the
next
spear is
round.
what he should be worried about.
Right. Start of the next round. Declare actions. So, Crease, what's your change of tactics?
Okay, so I'm going to. Is there a spot like here where I can kind of nestle up behind her? Is that too?
I mean, you can force. I mean, you can wedge yourself in there. I mean, right now there's, there's a grapple going on and 2 people, but there might be just enough room for you to get in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do then, because I need a little cover myself.
And are you gonna shoot as well, or is that the only thing you want to do?
No, I'm gonna shoot as well.
Okay, so you're gonna make your move and
Yep.
then shoot. Lauren.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get this guy to stop squirming.
Okay, so you're gonna
In the
melee
most
attack
direct
him to
way
try to
possible.
finish him off. Jalad.
I guess seeing the only threat is the one that's right down the way, I'm gonna train my rifle and wait for him to pop out because Kreese seems to be having trouble hitting him.
Well, he's hard to hit. He keeps popping out and popping
I know,
back, popping
yeah.
out, popping back. Right.
So I'm gonna help him.
So
this is-
42 feet.
it's mine's 3 to 40 is easy, so it's medium. It's right
Yeah.
above.
Okay. And Harper.
Harper is gonna take a moment.
Try
Like
to-
she's not like everything she's shot so far has been monsters or is like stormtroopers. You can't see the people.
Right. So
she-
she's
she
having a
just
bit of
saw a
a
person
bit of
die.
a dilemma.
Well,
After
these
she
guys
shot
are
them.
they're
Okay.
wearing orange armor, right?
Well, I mean, she can see their faces though, right? Like they have faces here.
Yeah, she knows her people. Yeah, because they've
Yeah,
got
but
the,
these
they've
are,
got
like,
the
actually
clear
people. She
kind
can't
of their
pretend like
visor
this
is
isn't-
like this, so you
Aw,
can
damn
see your
it.
face through it.
she's
Stormtroopers are
not
like black
crying.
masky things,
No, I
you know.
know. I was hoping.
So
these
yeah,
guys
I'm
would-
with it.
She just
I
needs a
get it. Makes
moment.
perfect sense to me.
She just needs a moment here. She's not hurt anything that looked like a person before.
Okay. All right. So moves first. So Kreese, you're gonna run up here. Okay. As you do so, as you're about to dive behind there,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
oh.
he didn't get a shot. He didn't get a shot at Lorne because Lorne was like quick to move behind there, but he knows she's behind there, so he's got his rifle trained on that spot. As you come flying round, you hear a blast from the top gangway.
Yeah,
Um,
I saw my dodge there. Hopefully.
you do. All right. Roll the dodge.
Okay. Hey, Chris, you got this. Easy dodge, baby. Hey, cha 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 ninja, cha cha cha. Oh, not bad. Okay.
20. Okay, cool. Right, let's measure his exact distance so we know. That's short range. So a short range shot.
Jesus.
Is
Was he
a
have to hit
10.
more?
So plus that, he needs a 30.
Oh god, that's so doable for him.
All right, he gets an extra dice because of the scope.
What?
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
Oh,
They're
my.
low. Oh,
I
thank God.
rolled terrible.
You did.
Oh my god.
God.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you slide in. As you do so, like right behind you, like above your head, you suddenly like hear the pff as this thing impacts and blasts a hole like in this radiator here, and a huge big blast of steam flies out across. Now it's above all of you guys. It's about 8 foot up, but there's like a shower. Now the plus side, that probably makes it harder for him to actually see you guys too. The downside is it makes it harder for you to see him because there's a huge big cloud of steam right above you, Lorne, and that security guard. Okay. So as you run up, this guy also is going to shoot. You've got the dodge roll already, so that's a 20, which means, yeah. He, well, unless you've got close enough to change a range, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Let's see.
Good question. Right about 12-ish.
No snapping. If a blaster pistol. Nope,
Well,
still
you need a
just
range
far
still.
enough to make it medium.
Yeah.
Another foot, and it would have made a difference. But yeah. So again, he needs a 40. He can't hit you.
Okay. Plus,
but-
I'm in cover now too, right?
Yeah, but you're like
Well,
this
I
blast
wouldn't
going off all around you as you slide into that position. Talk about panic. Okay.
Please, God.
Okay, Jalid, you had a bead already on that corner, so you get to shoot.
I imagine the steam would make it a little harder, though, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, would it? I thought it was coming up. I thought no.
Oh no, it's not going to make it harder for you.
Okay.
No, the steam is pretty much only really affecting
Okay.
this area here.
Ooh, okay. I
Oh,
mean, it's a medium
Jalid.
shot, so 15 or higher, right?
Yeah, you just
Oh, okay.
technically. Well, but but he's got a dice of cover, so you need 20.
Oh.
So nope. Sorry, no
Oh.
cigar.
Oh, these welsies.
Okay.
Now he
Lauren,
knows I'm there.
melee attack with this dude. You need to roll over a 10. I don't fancy this guy's chances. Once
I
Lauren
rolled
gets in
bad.
melee, oh.
Still got him.
All right, roll your damage.
Ugh.
Only 13. He might.
Yeah, gross.
He
I
might
rolled some
survive
ones.
it. Nope. Oh no. That's over double. So he goes from wounded to dead.
Nice.
Yep. You pretty much like.
So I'm just sitting here with like this guy, just like kind of holding.
Yeah, he like just grabs hold. You like jam the blade into him on the end of your staff, and he like just grabs it and holds onto it and like looks at you through the visor with his big open eyes, as these eyes kind of cloud over and he just slumps. But unless you pull the blade out, you kind of got him like just propped up on it like this right now.
Oh no, that's a good way to have him as a shield. Yeah, we'll do that.
Oh, should I? I'm gonna move you just for a second so I can move him.
That's cool. You can scooch us over a little bit so that.
Yeah, I mean when you
Crease
stab
will-
him, he's gonna stagger back a fraction anyway. So.
Yes, just to give him a little bit more space over here.
Okay, all right. So yeah, that would be that round. Start of the next round. Crease, what you want to do? You've got cover now. So's this guy. So y'all
Yeah.
are like both catty-cornered across, leaning out and shooting.
That's fine. My job at this point is just keeping him busy so everybody can do exactly what they're doing. I'm going to, as I duck down and see this sniper bolt or really hear it just whiz by, hit something, I'm going to crouch behind the cover there, point with my other hand, and say, "Sniper! Sniper!" to where he was.
Okay, so you're kind of pointing over in that direction. Gotcha.
Yeah. And just to let everyone know, like, hey, if you come out this way, he has that angle covered. And then I'm going to again shoot at this. Just keep shooting at this guy. I'm
Right. So
keeping
when
him
he
busy.
pops out to shoot at you, you're going to shoot back. Okay.
Yes.
Lauren. So you have your dead guy on the end of your stick. You have a popsicle.
Cool.
Oh, jeez.
You have a guardsicle.
Sniper is like my worst nightmare. Okay, so I'm gonna take
And
my.
don't you guys forget that you have force points to use as well. Don't forget.
Yeah.
The only reason I say I'm not suggesting you use them now. I'm just reminding you that you have them because it's a thing it's easy to forget when you're playing this game.
Yep.
So I'm gonna come to highlight everything. Holy crap. Okay. To the corner right here.
Are you
Still
like
trying to-
pushing him with you?
Oh yeah, I'm taking my kite with me to this corner, and I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna do to get to this sniper before he can snipe me.
Okay. Right. So you're gonna you push him over, and then you're like poised, thinking, "How do I do this? What am I gonna do?" Okay, Jalid.
This
You've got a long corridor between you and that other dude.
this dead guy in front of me. How tall was he?
Probably about with his armor and everything, he's probably anywhere between 5'10", 6 foot tall, somewhere around there. Average
So he's
person size.
So he's about my height.
Yeah.
I'm actually. This is gonna fuck Harper up. I'm so sorry. I am gonna run over to him and start stripping him of his armor.
Okay.
Hopefully easier. That's easier said than done, right? Like, I mean, it's easy to do.
I mean, it's going to take you a little while to unbuckle and remove every piece if that's what your game plan is.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to put it on myself. I'm gonna try to don his armor.
Okay. All right.
So I'm actually gonna say, without considering the fact that Harper's a 12-year-old kid, help me. I could don this and look like them and climb up, and they won't shoot me because they'll think I'm one of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bad plan.
Yeah, that's
Do you
not a
want
bad
to help him strip the dead guy? Or...
They've been together, like, I think she would just obey at this point. Like, she's sort of still in shock.
So you're kind of on autopilot, just doing
Yeah,
it?
it would be like, oh, it's a command, like, not a command, but like, we work together for quite a while. And that, when he tells me to do stuff, that's kind of our relationship here. So
Okay.
I think she would help him, but like dead face. Like, she's not really comprehending this right now. It's gonna hit
Gotcha.
later, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you two, Kreese and the guard. Basically, you're both there, and both get a shot. Kreese gets to shoot first,
Of course he does. And that's minus 1d for that, so
and
5d.
what's the range?
It's still medium for me.
Okay.
For both of us.
Yeah, both still medium. All right.
Yeah.
And you've now got a dice of cover as well, so he needs a 25. Do you want to dodge? I mean, it's up to you.
Yes, that's why I dropped that dice, so.
Okay, so you are dodging.
Yeah,
Give
that was
me a
with the
dodge
lower
roll.
dice for the dodge. I'm just, like I said, just trying to keep him busy right now.
Okay, give me your dodge.
Where did it go? It's right here.
Yeah. No friggin' way. Okay. He like leans out, and it's gotten to the point now where he's more like just sticking his arm out, like, and popping back in, like trying to be as least exposed as possible.
Okay.
All right. Okay. This is a new thing that's about to happen.
Oh no.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Okay.
Wait, what?
Yep. Where is it here? That is measure.
But I'm terrified.
Yeah.
Oh no.
20 feet, which makes that
Is he about to throw something?
20 feet is a
No.
new one.
No,
so he needs
that's-
a 15.
Snipers can't throw stuff.
Yeah, snipers, they're not allowed to.
All right.
Maybe he's throwing the scope. To get
Yes.
the
Yeah, yeah,
This
that's
Okay.
useless thing?
So he's got a 4d6. He needs to get a 20. This is going to be interesting
Okay.
because this is a new mechanic that you guys haven't seen.
Oh,
Okay, 13. So what that means, it's a miss. Now, yes, he just chunked a grenade.
I fucking knew it.
But what happens is, you hear something go tink, tink, tink as it hits the roof of this thing. But grenades have a scatter dice. So we roll a d6. And we go around based on where it was supposed to be aiming at. So, it's gonna 3. Oh shit. Okay.
It tink, tink, tink onto you.
And then we roll the distance, 3d for feet.
Oh,
shit.
this guy is a severe pain in my ass right now.
For 16 feet. So we're measuring 16 feet from the intended point, and it went that way. So, okay. So the grenade is landing right here.
Our little shootout is the craziest thing happening in
Because basically, yeah, what you do is you have the, you've got your dice from the direction it's pointing, which is this way, and a 3 indicates it goes down this way. So basically, yeah, he throws it, trying to drop it down in that gap where you two are. But he short throws it, it hits at an angle, clink, 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 and drops right here. And then it's going boom.
Okay.
All right. So grenades do 5d damage. And anything 3 meters away is considered point blank. But you're not in point blank, so that's 4d.
Plus cover?
Well, you get yep. So the cover helps you. It'll give you, in this case, it'll give you a d6 of protection.
Okay.
So when you roll your protection, you're going to add a d6 to it.
Okay.
All right. So
Holy.
that'll be a 22. So roll your strength plus armor if you have any, but you get a bonus dice because you got protection from.
I can't. I'm going to get hit by this thing no matter what.
Well, that's the damage. So it's how badly you're going to get hurt.
Yeah. Okay, so my armor code is 1.
Right. So just click the little icon next to your armor.
Okay.
And then roll another d6.
And then we're going to add a separate d6 to it.
Okay, not bad.
So it's
okay,
12. Now
so
add a
let's roll another
d6.
d6. Got it. Okay.
Come on, you
I'm
can
on
do
high
it.
number.
Oh, nice. 18. Okay.
Okay.
So that means that you're only wounded.
Wounded?
Yeah.
Only.
Only wounded. You're not
Because
dead.
if you were so basically 22.
Yeah, but we still have a sniper.
22 or less, you'd been stunned if you'd have hit 22. But because it's not double, but it's 1 point, it's like one hole over. So you count as wounded, which basically means you are 1 dice code down.
Okay.
But so's this guy on the other side. He's getting it too. And he is down to 3d6, and he gets an extra d6 for his cover.
Trying to decide like how confident am I
He
in
gets
Lauren's
13
abilities right
plus-
now?
So he is also wounded, and so you're both of you now are wounded. Was this guy already wounded, or was he only stunned? He's only
no,
stunned.
I'd only
right?
stunned him.
Yeah. So he is also now wounded. So yeah, the blast goes off, and shrapnel flies everywhere, and as you try to duck in, pieces like catch you in the shoulder. But again, in Star Wars, wounded isn't particularly bad. You just don't want to go any further. So, okay. But you are all very aware of what just happened. So, Jalad and Harper, you heard a clang, 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 and you saw an explosion about here. Okay. And you guys are stripping. So, start of the next round. Kreese, with your newfound piece of shrapnel in your shoulder, what do you want to do?
God. I don't know. I'm still gonna try to shoot this guy.
See,
but
this is the first combat where you guys have really been challenged. Like, up till now, you pretty much have all had it easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at this guy, but not do a dodge
Okay.
because I have cover now. I really and with being hurt, I really am just focusing on hitting him.
All right. So, yep. No dodge, so you'll just be 1 dice down because of your wound.
Okay.
Lorne, what do you want to do?
God.
You've also got to get up that ladder, which is a 15-foot
Yeah.
climb. So that's a move to get from the ground to the top of the ladder. That's a whole move.
And what is the height here? So you said it's 15
Yeah.
feet?
Mhm.
I have to get there first.
Yeah, so your first move is either going to get you halfway up this ladder, or it's going to get you to, like, here.
Yeah, I don't want to go up that ladder and have to run straight at him like that. That's just a suicide mission. So my first dash would get me
Yeah, about there, somewhere around there.
Around in here.
Yeah.
It might be kind of hard for him to aim at me there.
He'd probably have to lean out of cover to get a shot at you for sure. Of course, if he...
I'd rather do that with cover, so I don't think I'm going to do that this round. I'm just going to shout that I need cover from one of my gunslinger buddies here. But that's what I'm preparing to do, but I'm not going to actually act right now.
Okay.
I'm just kind of scooching up a little bit more and getting ready to... Or, you know what? I'm gonna shout that I need cover, and then I'm gonna dash 10 feet as close to this wall as I can get with my kite on a stick here.
Okay, 1 second. All right. You two are still stripping armor.
How
Yeah.
close are we to being done?
With
So-
both of you doing it, probably it'd be about another 2 rounds.
Okay, because I would not do the legs. I would just do the helmet, the chest, and the arms.
Okay, probably just 1 more round then.
Okay. And I would tell that to Harper.
Because you're getting it off, but you've also got to get it on, right?
Right.
So yeah,
So yeah, kind of as things are coming off, I'm putting them on.
that's
too,
what I'm
because-
figuring. Harper's
yeah,
yanking it off, and you're strapping it on. Yeah, strap on. Okay. Okay. All right. Start of the next combat, or start of the next round. So moves go first. So Lauren, what are you doing?
I'm running to get as close to the wall where the platform where the sniper is standing.
Like right here.
Yeah, to try to get
Are you
as close to the
taking?
wall.
Are you trying to run with the dude in front, or are you just like throwing that to the side and dashing?
Would he weigh me down any?
Yes. Yeah, if you're trying
By
to
how
actually
much?
run with the dead guy and holding up a dead guy, it's going to slow you down. Half movement.
Oh no, screw that. Okay, so as I come around, I'm gonna sling him off of it.
Okay. And you're bolting to here then.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. Kreese and the other guy. Y'all getting ready to shoot at each other.
Yeah, we're shooting. Do you want me to pop that up?
You're going to be shooting first, yeah.
Okay.
They're just down 1 die.
1D from the thing.
Ah.
I'm never hitting this guy, dude.
Yeah, you're both kind of at a range to where one of you's got to make a move. You don't have a dodge, so he needs a 20. But he is also going to have a hell of a time. He has to roll max
Yeah.
to hit. Nope, because the highest he can get is 20. So,
Okay.
all right. So you both pew pew shoot at each other again. You guys are yanking off more armor. Okay. So this guy, he doesn't actually do anything, as far as you're aware. He doesn't shoot, because he really wasn't expecting you to like run out from here.
Me either, buddy.
So he doesn't like get an overwatch, because in all honesty, he was kind of covering this area more here, because he was really expecting you guys to trying to move up towards this other dude. So he was trying to cover this guy better. Okay. And we've done that. So your second, was you doing a second move, Lauren, or was you just gonna make it to there and be done?
Oh no, I'm going all the way up against the wall, like right under him.
Oh, okay. So you're going like here underneath the walkway.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was a walkway. I thought it was a wall.
Yeah, it's a raised walkway.
So
You can get underneath it.
how big are those holes in the walkway?
Probably about 3 or 4 inches.
Oh, I can't stick my hole through there.
I mean, you could do that, or was you wanting to get like right here?
Let's see, 15 feet up. I don't think my razor staff can fit in between those. I have a knife. So as close as I am, like looking underneath him, like what kind of armor is he wearing? Can I really tell if it's like thick or?
He's definitely wearing some form of fairly decent armor, but what it is, you can't really tell.
Do we do called shots in this?
How do you mean?
Like if in some very uncomfortable world I were to take out the blaster pistol I happen to have and aim for his hands.
Oh, I see what you mean. So how that works is it basically raises your difficulty level by a point. So
Just like the gun in general, like just trying to disarm him in some way.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna take a kneel and get ready to try to disarm him with the blaster pistol I have.
This might be a good time for your force power too. That Gore reminded us
Thank
of.
you, yes!
You're very welcome. Because I just remembered mine. I'm like, oh,
if
right,
you use
yes!
a force point for something heroic or like climactic, it doubles whatever dice you get to roll.
Yeah, I'm aiming to try to wound him in some way to make it harder to shoot the sniper.
Nice.
Okay, so basically you want to plug him in the hand, or I mean, you can shoot. I mean, in theory, yeah. Let's see how good a let's see. So if you're gonna use a force point, let's see what happens. So go ahead and make your dice roll. Let's see what occurs. So what is your blaster pistol?
4D.
Alright, so you're going to be rolling 8D. 15 feet for a blaster pistol is medium range, which is you need a 15 to hit. You have 8D to do it with.
Oh, you got
Oh,
this.
come on, let's go.
That did not roll right. What? Hold on a
It
second.
didn't double.
I don't think I hit the right thing. Hold on. Let's
what
try
did
this
you-
again.
If you
That's only
change it,
3D.
if you change it to 8D,
No, that's right, because you got 1 point of armor, which takes off of your melee. I mean, off of your dex skills.
But it didn't roll 8.
No, because you got to roll it again, basically.
Oh, I changed it to because I didn't click off of it. That was
Yeah.
stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
Just roll a second time.
So
and
14.
You're going to hit it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay, well, either one.
What did it that time?
Okay, so
Yeah, 'cause you gotta click
Well,
on
you
it.
then-
needed
I mean-
15.
Yeah.
And you got 30, you got 41. Okay, roll the blaster pistol damage.
Nice.
15. Okay. So with that good a hit, here's what I'm going to say happens, because you used a force point, and this is kind of the fun of Star Wars. It's the space opera. The whole point is when you use a force point, it's supposed to be epic. Okay, you don't hit his hands. What you actually hit is the rifle.
Nice.
And he's like lined up, and suddenly, and the barrel of the rifle literally got blasted clean off as he's left holding a stump, little like. Okay, and with disgust, you hear, "Ugh!" and you hear him chuck it against the wall, like clang, clang, clang. So he now is sniper rifle less. So yeah, epic. All right.
I'm concerned with what else he's got.
So
2 more grenades.
Jalid, you put on the last piece of reflective armor.
I forgot that's what you're doing.
and I'm immediately gonna start climbing.
Okay.
I know grenades have gone off and shit's been going on. And as I'm trying to climb with this new armor on, I'm going to look at Harper and say, I'm sorry. You're a great friend. If anything happens. Because I don't know that the sniper's off. So I'm going up into danger zone. So I'm going to say to Harper, I'm sorry, but you're a great friend. Forgive me. And I'm going to start climbing.
You guys are gonna mess her up so much.
This poor child is mentally going to be scarred for life.
From one fight.
Okay, all right. Kreese, you and your friend are going to exchange gunfire again. Go for it.
Okay. I too am using my force point for this.
Oh, okay.
Kreese is really gonna even with that like some shrapnel in his side, he's really gonna steady.
Slows
his
down
aim.
that breathing.
Yep. Remember his training.
Okay. All
So
right.
I would be down.
You need a 20.
Yep. So this would be 1 roll, 2 rolls, and that is with the 1d down from the.
And that gives you a total of 28. That will
Okay.
hit.
Okay.
All right.
So my heavy blaster damage. Wow, Kreese.
Oh,
He's down 2. He's down 2 though.
Yep.
He's down his save because he's
Yep,
wounded
he's only
as
got
well.
3D.
Come on, please.
10! Just enough.
Yes.
That's a wound.
Oh.
He was already
He's
wounded,
already
so
wounded.
that makes him incapacitated. He
Yes,
is KO'd. He is down for
I've
the
done
count,
it.
baby.
I've
By
done
a
it.
point.
I finally killed the one guy I've been trying to kill the whole time.
All
Now
right,
come
he's
help
out.
me.
All
I'm not much
right,
help at this point. I'm
so
burned.
Harper. Well, technically, it's a new round because that's what everybody was doing. So, Kreese,
Yeah.
after you focus, this guy leans round and you're like, as he goes crashing backwards and crashes onto the deck. What do you want to do this turn?
I am going to move here because I know the sniper's up there and I'll still have cover.
Okay.
And I saw Lorne sprinting.
Yeah, you know
that
Lauren's over
direction.
that way somewhere.
Yeah, so I want to see what's going on and come.
All right, so that's your action. Your first action is going to be a move.
Yeah, and then I'm going to start taking shots at the sniper again to cover her for.
So you're going to move and take one shot this turn?
Correct.
Okay, all right. Lauren.
Geez, I'm assuming he's unarmed for now, but that's probably not gonna last. So
It's a fair assumption if he has a rifle, he probably is packing a pistol or something.
I'm coming up the ladder as fast as I possibly can.
Okay, so you're going to hightail it, start to come up the ladder. Okay. Jalid, you're climbing, right?
Yes.
Harper.
She would look back at the door to see if anything's outside first.
Okay.
And then if nothing's out there, she's going to start. I know she can't hide. She's going to try to make herself as unnoticeable in the midst of everyone else doing crazy stuff that she's kind of sneaking by
Okay.
and just try to make her way down this hallway because she doesn't know where anybody is.
Now, when you say you want to check outside, you just kind of glance at the door and move, or
She wants to look and see if anything's moving out there, like if somebody's coming in that way.
Okay, but if you don't see anything, you're not like running over to the door and looking out though.
No.
Okay,
If she
okay.
sees something, she would not run down the hallway though.
Gotcha.
Probably.
All right. Okay. So this round. So Kreese, you're moving 10 foot down.
Yep.
So go ahead and move yourself.
Okay. I think that gets me like right.
Yeah, it'll
right
probably get
to
you
the
right
edge
to
there.
right,
Yep,
right
yep,
to
yep.
the corner at least. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Lorne, you're climbing up. And he is ready. He is pulling a pistol, and that's all. So as you're climbing up, he appears at the top of the stairways, and he's just basically skinned a blaster out of his holster. And let's get a climb roll for
Go.
Jalad.
Come on. Sort
7.
of.
Okay. Yeah, you're not all the way up there this turn yet. You're climbing, but you're not up there. And Harper, you're creeping along the edge. So you spend, you check the door's okay. So, I mean, if you're trying to stealth creep, you're only going to be moving, like, probably 5. So move yourself 5 in wherever you think you want to go. Okay. All right. So Kreese and Galderon are both going to be shooting. So we're going to roll now. Galderon is down a dice. So let's see who rolls the highest first, him or Kreese.
Okay, and this is a blaster roll?
Yep.
Okay, and I do
Because you're
one
shooting
down
at
for
him,
my...
and
Yes.
he's basically, as Lauren gets to the top, he's going to be trying to shoot her as she kind of comes over the top with the pistol. But you may shoot before him, or he may shoot before you. Depends.
Okay,
so he rolls a 18.
Oh boy. Okay, so I took one down for my medium, or for
and
my
he
wound,
lost.
so...
He lost 1 because of his second action.
Come on, Kreese, please! Kreese!
13. Okay, so he will shoot first. All right. So, what did he roll? 18 will hit Lorne. Lorne, roll to see if you. I mean, I'm assuming as you get to the top and see him, you're going to stab him too, right?
Oh yeah, I was taken out.
So, you're going to go ahead, but you're going to be rolling. You need a 10, but you're 1 dice down because of your climbing up the ladder thing. So whatever you normally roll, it'll be 1 dice less than that. But you only need a 10 to hit him.
Let me see if I can do this right. Click off.
12. That's a hit.
Is that right?
So he shoots you with the pistol, and you stab him in return with the sticky thing. So he is gonna do 4d6 because it's just a blaster pistol. So he shoots you for 13. So you're gonna click your armor button to see if you can get over 13.
Come on, Lauren.
Oh, 11. Okay, so you're gonna take a wound, but now you're gonna stab him.
Ooh, nice.
And his armor is enough to protect him from that, so he is only going to take a stun. All right, so now Snugs, your blaster roll went off, but you're not going to hit from there, are you?
No.
You miss. Okay,
I got a 13, which I think is a miss from there.
it is
Right? For medium with no cover? Okay.
Because medium is a 15.
Yep, I thought so.
All right, start of the next round. So, Lauren, you are down a dice in everything. Okay, Kreese, what do you want to do now?
I'm gonna keep trying to shoot him from there.
Okay, all right. You're going to take another shot, Lauren. So
Yeah.
you're at the top of the ladder with him.
Let's see, should I try to crawl him? Whatever, we're gonna swing at him again, aiming for the blaster mostly. His hands.
Okay, that raises you. You need a raises the difficulty. You'll need a 15 to hit, and you're down a dice. Just enough. Okay. Actually, we don't need to roll that yet, but remember that.
Yeah.
So you're doing that. That's what you were going to do. Jalid, you're climbing. Harper, are you going to continue to crawl?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So moves first. Harper's going to get to crawl forward a bit more. Jalid, you will complete your climb and get to the top of this thing, which puts you kind of on a level height with Lorne and his dude. All right, so same thing. So everybody that gets to do anything So he is going to roll, and he is going to get a 21. So, Kreese, you're up. You got to try to beat a 21 if you want to shoot first.
I don't think I can.
Ooh, so close. 19.
Ooh, okay.
All right, Lorne, make your attack roll. Which, oh, you already did.
I did. It was 15.
Okay. So 19. Oh man, Kreese, that's like 1 point off of a miss too.
Oh, even though he's on cover?
Sorry.
Isn't 15 a hit? Medium range, no cover?
Is he still a medium range? If he is, then you're right.
It's medium range.
Oh, then that's right. Yeah, then that is a hit.
Perfect.
So he's gonna shoot. He's gonna shoot at Lorne. And he'll get a 12.
Okay.
To my armor.
So yeah, roll your resistance, but you're down a dice because of the wound. So
Right.
you lose a dice.
All right, so this, I guess, minus the dice.
Yep.
Ooh.
Nice.
And it was a 3 is the last dice, so that actually protected you, so you don't take any more damage.
Ooh, wow. Good roll.
Then Kreese's blaster will hit next.
Yes. Achoo! Kreese!
Dude, not again.
What
And he'll shrug that off with a stun, and now your melee weapon will hit.
Got him.
Ooh, 18. Okay. With his armor.
Kreese.
Dude.
Dude.
16.
Nice.
Okay, he takes a wound. He is now wounded.
Wasn't he already?
So.
Or no, I guess not.
No, he was stunned.
He's
Yeah,
only
yeah,
stunned. He's not been wounded yet. But he is now, so he's a douse down on everything. All right, start of the next round now. At least Jalad is up there, so Jalad can get some shots in. So what's everybody doing? Kreese. Same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can hit him. I'm like, it's got to find the right spot in his armor to hit him.
All right. Lorne, I'm assuming you are stabbing away?
Yeah. I'm
Jalad.
fighting for my life here.
Literally.
I've
trying.
heard explosions. I've taken my sweet time. I see Lorne fighting on a ladder. I am using my force point.
All right, 42.
I am
42
absolutely-
feet and I'm using a force point. Okay, so 42 foot is what for you? Medium?
That's medium. Yes.
So that would be a 15 to hit him.
Oh, that's definitely happening.
And you're using a force point. Now, do you want to let me before you roll?
Can you use it for damage?
Yes. Do you want
Yes.
it on the shot or do you want it on the damage?
I want it on the damage.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Because
I didn't know you could do that, but
absolutely you
absolutely.
can. Absolutely you can. Now, what you have to remember when you use a force point on damage is the circumstance. Because remember, if you use a force point at the right opportune moment for a good reason, you get it back. If you use it for a bad reason, you don't get it back and you get a dark side point.
Well, okay, so the reason why I dressed up like an orange trooper
So
was to not get
you're safe
sniped.
to do it here. You're saving
Yeah.
a friend's life. It's a goodly justifiable thing.
I see danger. I see Lorne on the ladder in trouble. That's what I see. I honestly thought he still had a sniper rifle though, so that's why I was camouflaging myself so he would think, oh, it's one of my friends. But okay.
No, he
well-
didn't really seem to care that much about his friends. He did grenade one by accident, so.
Yeah, I mean
Yes.
that makes sense, but I mean you know you're not aware. So all right.
Okay.
So roll to see if you hit him. Come on,
Yeah.
and you do, and you're using the force point on the damage. Okay, with his wound and his armor, even with his armor, he can't survive this. Yeah. All right. Give us a description of how you take this guy out.
Alright. So I climbed up, camouflaged as one of these orange dudes with Harper's help.
Uh huh.
I see Lorne struggling with him. I obviously don't want to hit my friend Lorne, so I'm aiming right for his head. And I breathe deep, and I think of the distance and the range and saving my friend, and I'm going to keep saying saving my friend because he threw a grenade, and I'm going to shoot him. I'm going to blast his head off. Like, that's the blast.
Okay, right. So, yeah, he's wearing kind of like, if you think of, it's not a Mandalorian helmet, but it's a similar sort of design, and it's got like a glowing red wraparound visor right here. It blasts straight through the glowing red wraparound visor. A psst of gas escapes out of the thing. The shot continues through the back of the helmet, leaving a blast mark on the back of the wall here. As he just goes psst, and doesn't move. Lorne, go ahead and make your hit, because he's technically still there. And bearing in mind, all this happens in a matter of seconds. So, you know, Lorne's probably already mid-thrust when that happens. So, yep, that will be a hit. So roll your damage.
Did I? Oh, there it goes.
Okay. And then Snugs, you were shooting at him as well, right? So get your roll in as well.
Yes, I was. Okay, so one blaster down. Got to beat a 15.
Hits. Roll damage.
Sure. Watch this damage be hella good now after he's already dead. Yeah, cool.
All right. So basically, he gets shot in the head. Lorne basically at the same time stabs him straight through the chest, and he stumbles backwards. As he stumbles backwards, he gets shot from the ground. He kind of spins and rotates and just...
And then Harper runs out of nowhere and kicks him.
Throws a rock.
Yeah, he kind of spins around, falls... Oh, wrong person, sorry. Spins around, falls, and lands flat down on the gangwalk. He is dead.
And all three of at the same time yell, "I got him!"
If Lauren is still on the ladder, if he looks behind, I'm just gonna be there waving with my gun, kind of like this, you know.
Yeah, Lauren would be like... Actually, Lauren probably wouldn't be like, because got to hold on to the ladder.
Hold on. At the same time. You're up there waving in orange clothes?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, I
shoot him!
I mean, I would get behind cover.
I think I would probably turn around and be like, I mean, I hope he wasn't trying to shoot me. And just missed.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you've been shot in the shoulder because he was like shooting down at you as you come up the ladder. Kreese has got, so you're wounded. Kreese has got shrapnel in his shoulder as well, so he's wounded. Beyond that, you guys are actually okay. I mean, you need some medical attention, but...
Okay,
so
I guess...
Jalad, you're going to see Kreese pop out and aim his pistol at... you look like one of these guys.
Except, well, not from the waist down. You know, it's like, I don't have it on my legs, but yeah.
Okay, but you're still sitting with your rifle up and like non-threatening, right?
Oh yeah, I'm not aiming at anybody.
Okay, so I mean, I'd pop around and at least point my pistol at you, and as I see you, and again, I'm still hurt, so I'm just kind of popping. I'm like, "Did you surrender?"
No, we got him. We won.
No, you didn't. We did.
I am we. I am with you, Jalad. Pilot, hello. Kreese?
Yes.
It's me.
How does he know that?
Jalad?
I'm gonna pop my head out.
Okay.
Uh-oh, did he freeze? Shag gets
Either
frozen.
that or he's really good at it.
Shag gets frozen. We lost
we'll
Shag.
see. Give it a second. There you go.
You're back. Okay.
I lost my internet went down for a second.
Yeah. You were frozen like. It was perfect.
Oh, well, that's how he looks, man.
Like Han Solo and Carbonite. Yeah,
Jalad?
Yes.
I'm gonna pog out.
Why are you wearing that?
Well, you said sniper,
Yes.
and I thought, well, I need a vantage point without getting shot at. So I figured,
It was more of a rhetorical question.
oh, so you know that I didn't want to get shot at, so I dressed as them so he wouldn't shoot at me when I'm up here.
All right. Please take that off.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea. I'm gonna start taking it off and just throwing it on where I'm standing.
and I'm going to run over to Lauren. And I think we're both kind of holding our wounds.
Yeah.
Or maybe she isn't. I am. I'm kind of holding my side.
So you come back down the ladder?
I'm still on the ladder. I'm planning to go up and examine the body.
Okay.
Oh,
that's
okay,
what
okay. Then
figured.
I would. Okay, then I would climb up it and meet you up there then.
Okay. Alrighty.
And as I reach the top, I would kind of look at the body that we just absolutely destroyed up here. Kind of give like,
Are you all right?
to Lauren.
I've been better.
Yeah.
I'm looking on his body for the holodisc.
I'm going
Okay.
to. Can I see where he threw the rifle?
Yeah, you can see like the broken the broken shell of the rifle over here in the corner.
How's the scope looking though?
The scope.
Because he shot the barrel off. That scope's sitting far back on the stock.
Right.
Put it on my blaster pistol. No.
Let's say that it's damaged, but it is repairable.
Okay. That
You
I would
muted
grab.
yourself.
I know. I got it. That's the first thing I would grab for. I would deconstruct that part and hang on to it for Jalad for later on.
I'm gonna.
And-
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, and spin back around to Lauren and say,
Did you find anything?
It's a good question. Let me ask the game master.
Okay. So yes, you do find a holodisc that he does have. You also find obviously he had a regular standard blaster pistol. He didn't have any more grenades. And he has there's the most part of, other than the helmet, he does have pretty much what is the equivalent of like black reflective armor. So he's got like black, it's like stormtrooper armor, but it's black.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Is it any heavier than what I'm already wearing?
Instead of it giving you 1 point, it would give you a whole D. But it means it also deducts a whole D from your
No, I like being able to move.
Yeah, I mean,
After I'm done taking off the arm, that I'm gonna peek over the edge to where Harper's still crawling, or what is she doing?
She probably would have not crawled anymore. Like, if everybody's talking to each other, she doesn't need to sneak anymore. Yeah, she might be running back to the door to shut it.
Okay, so as she's running back, I'm saying, "Are you okay, Harper?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You did good. Good job."
Thanks. Thanks.
I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna close the door.
I'm just gonna descend as she does that
okay.
under the walk.
All right. So yeah, you guys have got the hollow disc. Lauren already has the bell, so you have, assuming this is the hollow disc, which it probably is, and he's only got one. You have the items that Kando Scrim wanted.
Okay. Mission accomplished.
Yes. We should camp out here tonight and rest before making it back during the daytime tomorrow.
See if we can't find his land speeder.
I know where it is already.
Sweet.
It's parked out in the back. We can take it back tomorrow.
Okay. So is that you guys want to do? You want to basically crash here and rest up and then take the land speeder back to 107 tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be right, because driving a quick lane speeder in pitch black would probably not be too good of an idea.
Okay. Well, after about an hour of resting, you're going to hear moaning and groaning.
Oh yeah, one dude was only in cap.
This guy's incapped. He wasn't dead.
Oh,
Or to shoot first?
I mean, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, you want to go over and finish him off?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
that's what I would do. Just get it over with. No remorse whatsoever. Just looking at him,
Hey,
shoot him, and
Not
then
the first person you've killed, and it won't be the last.
You're the one that took me forever to finally shoot.
yeah, exactly.
You were a lot easier to shoot this time.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just
Okay.
make it quick. Make it
All
quick
right,
for him.
yeah. So you guys are going to rest up, and you want to head back. So you want to take the land speeder back?
While we're here, can I look for any pieces that I might be able to use, like repurpose for either the ship or the droid or equipment, anything like that?
Certainly. You could
I don't know what would be useful here, but I'm
do a little
assuming there might be
scavenging.
parts.
Nothing wrong with that. So this is mostly
Search?
going to be. Let's see.
And before you do that too, Harper, I would walk over to you and Jalad and say,
I took this off of his rifle. Perhaps you could repair it and use it for yourself.
and kind of flip you the scope.
Thank you.
Yep.
It needs work first, but could be useful.
Basically, how the scope works is it gives you a free aim. You don't have to spend a round aiming, it's an aim. Because each shot is through that. The only difference is, which really is the same with rifles anyway. You can't like it's not like you can be like pew 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 and shoot from the hip multiple times. But if you take a single shot, you get to count the extra dice if you have that particular working scope. Okay. So is there anything else off of you? That's all you're taking from this guy is the hollow disc.
Yeah, if nobody wants its armor. So.
I mean, I would look at the armor. I don't really have armor, so.
I mean, it's.
Oh yeah, sure.
Put a different helmet on it, and it's a full 1D of protection.
Okay.
Sadly,
Yeah.
not kid size.
But bear in mind that takes a whole D off of it, all your deck stuff as well.
I don't really check stuff. That's not my
So
strong
that's
suit.
it. I mean,
Yeah.
All right, so you want to grab that and throw it in the back of the speeder before you go home?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, we're not going to role play out what happens when you get back. We'll do that at the start of the next episode. So that'll be a good spot to bring things to a nice close because we're already like a good 20 minutes past our point anyway. So yeah, you guys are all going to be back outside here in the morning, loading up your land speeder and heading back to town, which on the land speeder is only going to take you probably 2 or 3 hours. So it took you a whole day to get here, but zooming across the sand in that thing, it's not going to take long at all.
Well.
And we will see how you handle Kando and what happens at the start of the next stream. So there we go. All right.
Good job, guys. Jesus. That was
That was a fun fight.
That was
Yeah, it
a
was.
fun fight.
Did I find repair pieces though?
I was going to get you to roll for that. So
Do I roll search?
specifically, what are you looking for? Are you looking for pieces for? Are you looking for anything you can repurpose for a starship, a droid, or computers? You tell me.
I still have pieces for the droid, so I'd probably look for the starship stuff because we were.
All
trying to
right,
find
give me a
that
starship
earlier.
repair roll,
Starship.
and we'll see how high you get to see if you find stuff that you can repurpose. Okay, 15 as well as I'm so 16. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I mean, you can take like some of the cooling cells and stuff like that was used for this thing. You could probably figure out a way to use them for the starship.
Okay.
So yeah, you're gonna load up the crap out of. By the time you take this land speeder back, it's gonna be piled up with huge, big, like ceramic tubing and all that kind of stuff. But that'll work. Okay, yeah. So you can write that down as well. All right. Well, as I said, that brings us neatly and tidily to the end of tonight's episode of Star Wars. Oh, and there we go. If you got any questions, now's a good time to ask them. We can throw a few questions throw a few answers at your questions if you've got any. Good battle evening. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Diomedes, for supporting these guys.
Yes,
thank you, dude. Very much
yeah.
appreciate it.
Everything, guys.
Thank you.
The support. That was a lot of fun.
It was a fun episode. Peace out.
So ask any questions.
Yep. Stay for a sec. Duel Christat. Oh, you're dueling. Scrap.
We've been dueling all night, and she's won like 70% of the time. God damn it!
Kicked your ass. Chris
Keeps winning.
Chris Tactics has just got your number. She reads all your moves.
Seriously.
That's what you're doing.
She studies for sure.
Why is Saget so weak? Hey, who knows? But yeah, nice show and fight, Mike. Thank you, dude. Yeah, we had a fun one.
So I assume we got like 4 character points.
Yeah,
points,
no, 5. Everyone will get 5.
Ooh, 5. Okay.
Yep, you will all get 5. 5 points to spend on upgrades.
Okay.
So mark those
7
down.
now. Okay.
Crispy is out for blood. I know Crispy. She's probably more likely out for a burrito.
I was gonna say out for wine, but
Wine.
that works too. or whiskey, either one of the two,
Yeah. Any questions, guys?
A
Come
whiskey
on.
buddy.
or both.
Yep.
Por que
All
no los
three.
dos?
Yeah, or all 3: burrito and wine, and then whiskey.
Petition for an NC to be named Diomedes and Money's campaign go bad. Oh, we may well. Yeah, I mean, you know how I do these things. When people do extra cool stuff, I tend to try to find a way to immortalize some things. So I had Crispy. Crispy Gnocchi for a
Ganoche.
snack. Really, crispy.
I can't say that word.
That just means she burned it.
That's what I was wondering. I was like,
She's trying to put a spin on it.
I put a very gentle sear of
Yeah, I seared gnocchi.
seared gnocchi
I like my gnocchi well done. Okay.
instead of medium rare gnocchi. Crusty.
Yes. Turn the tables on her.
No questions.
You fools! I'll fight you, all of you. There you go. Duke it all out. All right, guys. Well, as I said, we ran about almost 30 minutes later than we normally do, but we don't like to stop in the middle of action. So we will be back on Monday for the continuation of Echoes of Aldersea, our Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Diomedes God's Hill. That's another donation.
What?
What?
Wait, no.
Let's see,
Like, oh goodness!
dude.
What the fuck,
I
man?
hope you won the lottery or something, buddy.
Thank you so much.
So, that's pretty out there, bud.
I mean, we don't really deserve it.
We
Just
don't.
saying.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him that.
we only get to play like once a month.
That's it. So, but yeah, we'll,
Thank you again.
that's it.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean-
Off the train. That is sincerely appreciated. It really is.
Yeah, dude. I'll put your name on the side of my Lambo when I go buy it, just to immortalize you.
Yeah, if you're anywhere near California and want to buy a house, I can recommend a good realtor. There you go. Diomedes has got to be Brit's dad, right? Can you get a chair lined with pleather now. You know, the chair. It's the thing underneath the chair. You know, the sticky up bit is the problem.
Sticky up bit.
Sticky up bit.
Yeah, that's the technical term.
Yes, of
So-
course. Any chair smith can tell you that.
No cheers needed. That's it.
So earlier, Diomedes was talking about how he was watching since Children of Jakar. That's
Right.
what you said?
Really? Wow.
Yeah, he's been
So-
watching a long time via YouTube.
Do you have any top favorite moments you want to just let us know about? Because
I think he also
for
said
sure.
that we were what got him into D&D, you know, in general. So
I mean, other people in chat can answer too. I mean, you know, if you
You're
want to
allowed.
say you're allowed to. We're not gonna like ban you
right.
unless you're a junk farmer. Then we'll ban him. You know, and Christy because she keeps winning on my duels.
Yeah.
That's it. She's kicking your ass.
She really is like 80% win rate. Cheater.
I love hearing about you guys' favorite moments.
Yeah, I mean we've been doing this for how long is it? It's almost 7 years now. Is it 7?
It's been a while.
Do I do it? It's been a while. Yeah, I do it.
You can't help yourself.
I can't. I have to do it every time. Or I just don't feel complete.
That's it.
It'll bug me at night. I won't be able to sleep.
Yep. That's right.
Epic dagger kill a few campaigns back. Spook.
Oh my gosh, I've slept so much since then.
Diomedes God's Hill, thank you, dude. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Diomedes.
Give him
Thank
free
you.
gold. Well, you get gold when you donate. Your donation amount transfers to gold, so he's probably should be at like 15,000 gold now. If he does a exclamation point GP, you do this. It'll tell you how many gold he has if he's still here. Yeah, the bot does that. Can I give that gold away? I mean, technically, there's no way you can do it, but if it's what you want me to do, I can distribute it. The bot, there's no command to do it, but it can be done. It can be done. Yeah. Do exclamation point GP, and we'll see how much you've got. You watched All Night Tonight, so I'm probably guessing somewhere around 15 and a half, somewhere like that, 15.
He just whispered me and said, "Give it all to the snuggler." Okay,
Yeah, but it's no good to you. It's a waste if I give it to you.
whatever you want.
There you go. Yep, 15,525 gold.
Holy moly!
That's where he's currently at. So,
Whew.
yep. Well, have a think about it, and we'll figure out if you decide you want to give it away. But don't forget, we also do a lot of giveaways and stuff like that. I got a feeling some more are coming up very soon after some kind donations like that. And when we do those giveaways, those gold pieces is what you use to get those tickets. So, you know, you may not want to give them all away. Get something cool back in return for your kindness and generosity.
He's gonna win, and then he's gonna be like, "Hey, can I give that away too?" He's like just the nicest person in the world,
Right?
and we
That's
don't
it.
deserve it at all.
All right, guys.
we do,
well,
we do
again,
deserve it. See, I knew it.
Have you got the dice out? They go out tomorrow. I've got to go to the post office tomorrow, so they're going tomorrow. I've got all of the other dice plus your dice on the way out. Keep them for others. There you go.
Knew it. Just the nicest.
Man, there you go. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. We will see you on Monday for some D&D action. You are all awesome people. Thank you for our kind cheers, our donations, our subs, our resubs, our follows. But most of all, as always, thanks to every one of you that spent your time hanging out with us. We had a lot of fun. Hope you did too. And we will see you guys again real soon. Y'all take care now. Bye.
Bye.
Howdy Road Chat. You guys are awesome.